Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the greatest show on earth. I am your ringmaster of the night, and joining me on this guiding journey to the Bobby's Community Fair is Zim. We're going to be on a ride of spectacle of unparalleled wonder and excitement. Are you ready for this show to begin? All right, I'm done. That's my little show or ringmaster vibe that I'm bringing to the table. I am obviously not Bobby. You guys are absolutely fooled if you thought I was. I mean, surely enough, you're definitely going to know I'm not. But I'm Verdict. With me again, as I mentioned, my co-ringmaster of the night, Zim. Talk to me. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm feeling great, man. I got the opportunity not too long ago to cast this stream. Anytime I get to do something for Bobby, the COD father, I'm here. I'm in full motion, and I'm doing what I gotta do for the community. But we're here. We're gonna be watching some teams take it over. Some teams that we're not actually familiar with. A lot of community guys, a lot of community girls, streamers from our humble little game, and we get to celebrate COD today. We get to have a blast, and we get to watch some good old competitive Call of Duty.
Oh, that's what it's all about, right? I mean, of course,
yeah.
I don't know if anybody else is more like fired up than you and I are. Obviously, the players are. We got a roadmap, we got a journey to champs, and it's going to be a very, very exciting one. We got a little bit of a mix-up too, is a lot changing in the competitive scene. I'm super excited for it, but more importantly, I'm more excited about giving back to the community, and that's what this Bobby's event is about. So if you got your ticket, if you're ready to cash in, we're going to get geared up for our series of the night. The community fair is about to start. We'll take a look at some of the teams that are on the agenda, the lineup. As we can see, Taco Esports, Celeste, they are actually going to be our first matchup of the night. It is a 16-team event, if you're wondering at home who's all playing. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Your guess is as good as ours. You're probably more involved in all this as well. It's mostly the viewers that are coming through. Yeah. This is not a pro tournament. This is not a pro player tournament. This is, you know, a pickup game of, hey, you know what? You got one pro player per team, and they've got 4 community members along with them. Me and you had a conversation prior to the broadcast, Zim, and I mean, this is basically like an amateur, not, I wouldn't say an amateur event, but this is basically a pro player playing with 4 amateurs or ranked warriors or whatever you guys are saying nowadays. But this is definitely going to be a fun event for them, right?
Yeah, it's a pro-am. You get to play with some people that you kind of look forward to, or rather you look up to. You get to play with some friends. You get to kind of see some superstar performances. Since we aren't playing full-on pro games, we get to identify, okay, who's that person on each team? And then we just watch them play, watch them fry, and watch them have a good time. And maybe take a look at some maps that don't necessarily get common play all of the time in like the leagues, like Mobile Mayhem and things like these. So it's definitely going to be a big blast.
It's going to be a huge, pack a punch of fun. Matter of fact, I've already got packed a punch too. I just looked at chat, man. I'm just going to close it down for the night. Verdict is the Ohio Bobby.
That's not Bobby.
God.
That's not Bobby.
God.
Ohio Bobby.
Bro, I ain't never been. Yo, Bobby's viewers are absolutely like cynical, bro. I love it. I love it. We're going to get geared up for it. If you wonder what kind of bracket we got, it's a 16-team event, as I mentioned earlier. And of tonight, we're going to see the top of the slices of the cake. Up top, the first 4 matches are going to be played out tonight. The next 4 are going to be played tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern time. And then next week, Bobby will be in main attendance. He will be your main ringmaster, and he will be able to get the show on the road as your main caster. Is obviously I'll be joining him as a co-caster. But matches of the night: Celeste and Taco Esports, Cygnus Novelty, and Infinix Gaming. Matchup number 3, Pella Sports, okay, versus what is that? Rancheritos? Rancheritos, yes. There we go. Okay, you're gonna take over this one. I cannot pronounce that match 4. Who is that? What kind of names are these, bro?
We'll read the first one. Quetzal, Philly Esports versus Corridos Tumbados crew. So yeah, we get to see a lot of fun guys. But shout out to the Latin people, maybe if you're in the chat. But we get to butcher it a little bit, the Americanized Spanish. Who knows? But we have fun.
We have some fun with it now as we're going to get geared up for our midway segment. We're going to be heading to the main show here for game number 1. It's right around the corner. Again, as I mentioned it just a moment ago, it's Celeste and Taco Esports. They are going to be duking it out in a best of 3. May the best team move forward. This is not a second chance elimination kind of situation. You're one and done. You lose, you're out. First to win the 2 games, going to be moving on to the next round. And obviously the prizes, they are stacked up to the brim. I don't quite know if we have a graphic for that. If we did, it would look phenomenal. I believe this is a $10,000 event. No, I'm sorry, $3,000 community fair. God, I'm trying to sell Bobby's pockets out the door. This is a COD Mobile sponsor stream, so we are getting that backing from professionals. But surely enough, only one professional per team here in these matches. Obviously, they're going to be one across the board on each team. Rolling into it, this first matchup, Zim, I'm gonna be honest with you. This looks like one of the girls' teams from Mobile Mayhem.
Yeah.
This does not look like an amateur team.
This doesn't look like a one pro team either, like a one pro
right?
player either on this team. This looks like a squad, right? We saw
Yeah.
Jazzy absolutely fry in the 4v4. She took out, or she narrowly maybe took. I don't remember. Did they beat XI in that match?
No,
I don't know if
they
beat them,
didn't.
but they
No.
looked damn good in that match up
did.
there. They looked really, really strong. We saw Jazzy again when she played qualifiers with the UD girls or the Angels, and they did very, very well and narrowly missed the league. But Jazzy's a beast, and you got Cammy, you got Kira. These are some of the best girls in all of North American and in all of the world of female COD Mobile. I'm not too sure who user one is or Sunlighty, but definitely knowing exactly who they are. And then, who cares about that team? We got Burrito Esports on the other side, or Taco Esports. Which one is it? Taco Esports.
Taco Esports, yeah.
I don't know, man. I kind of like me some tacos.
I do. I kind of like me some tacos. Obviously, we would have
like me
been
some
better
tacos.
we could have done better with burritos. Obviously,
We
when you're at the fair,
Missed
bro, you
opportunity.
got to get what's available, and the tacos were completely available. Speaking of burritos, it's not burrito. That is just an action-packed Tatio on the bottom side of that map, or the screen rather, as we're getting geared up for game number 1. Phantasma Feely is Tatio. I did get a chance to read that a moment ago.
Who's Tatio?
Tatio.
The goat.
Yeah, the goat, man.
That's
He's
the goat.
Hey,
That's
he's got
goats.
some. I mean, these girls are sweaty, bro, and I'm not talking about drenched. I'm talking about absolute tryhards. These girls are gonna stomp you to the ground if you let up a little sign of weaknesses. So, again, you mentioned it earlier. Jazzy was frying, absolutely frying. It didn't matter. She fried in the 4v4. She fried in mobile mayhem qualifiers North America. I'm putting my bottom dollar on it. She's gonna fry tonight too. Nothing is going to stop her as we're getting geared up for game number 1. Surely everyone's ready in the lobby. We're good to go. Taco Esports about to bring the house down. I hope it is supreme. Gonna need all the works here to take down the girls over at Celeste. They are brute up, ready to rock and roll, as everyone has been ready in the lobby for a moment. We have still just been waiting on Tatio. Somebody wake that man up. I know he sleeps on stream for 24/7, but now is not a time to sleep.
Waiting on you, Tatio. Like we said, hopefully we can just spam the button a little bit. Say, hey, Tatio, wake up. Hey, let's highlight that key matchup for me. It's got to be Jazzy. It's got to be Tatio. We're looking at two of the best Holger people in all of North America. Dang, that gun doesn't run out of bullets, and we're playing on firing range. Probably the best map in the entire game to run it. Plenty of wall bangs, plenty of opportunities to get that usage there. But we're underway. We got the side of Taco Esports going up against Celeste. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. Game number 1. We're about to be on a journey here. We'll see where it starts off, as firing range is on the agenda. We'll see who can whack a mole off the bat now, as P1 is certainly going to be all about getting some points, but more importantly, it's all about P2 setups. AMAX coming out early here for Tatio, as I was on board with him. Off the rip for the spawn, through the smoke. 3 players are going to be able to cross over. And this trailer is certainly about to get hit. See Tatio can bring to the table. Nothing. Absolutely canned. As user 1 able to insert themselves in the equation. But it is going to be hill time by the second. 11 to be exact, for the side of Taco Esports. Oh, Tatio, you wanted seconds? Get some, homie.
I like the gun usage as well. Something different, something a little bit more fun for the change of pace tournament. He's got the AMAX, like you said, and it's the single tap fire, not the SKS, because we know it's banned, but you can use this as that substitute. But for now, Taco Esports spawning in the bottom position right now. No advantage for any clear-cut team at the moment. But Celeste is on the hill. They got the tower position. That's going to be Kira in that spot up there, looking down at the ramp. Doesn't see anybody here, but the spawn is going to flip. Surely that will give her the opportunity to turn around. And now we're going to have to take a look at user 1 here. Opportunity for her to clean up that long, but it's not going to happen. And Taco Esports leading the transition.
Yeah, leading the transition right now over to New is where we're going to be hosted at. 2 players in the feed there for Danny as he catches bodies left and right. He's got the trailer locked down. There's a little bit of a beatdown if you ask me. Let's see if the transition can come through. They're right in front of you, Danny. Let's see how big you can go on the main stage. You got guns for days. These shots should be landing, but he's going to have to reload. That PP Bison's got plenty of ammo in it. It certainly now, as the reload does come through, he's going to dump another. So 25 seconds in, counting now, as the lead is going to be transferred back over into the hands of Taco Esports. They are here to play, and surely off the bat, they are rocking and rolling. Oh! Jazzy, of course, send a demon to take out the demon. The hit was on, and surely enough, she is good for the 1, gets the 2, not enough to get the 3, and the break not going to come through just yet.
Yeah, I like the dedication to the point we saw there 3 guys on the hill there for Taco Esports, and Celeste just not finding any openings at all right now. Final 15 seconds going to go in favor of Taco Esports, but like we said, Celeste, they are in a position right now where they are in the trade. No, Jazzy, she's going to be able to find one. She's got help on the backside just to not get traded here. Have to reload the whole group, but you got 80 bullets. You don't got to press that reload button yet, but we got Sunlight in there with the UL making it work. And for the time being, hopefully they're going to be able to get back into the game right here. A couple kills may be in favor for Taco, and they get the break. That's going to be Danny, and he's holding it down right now. Another engagement there on the barrel. That's going to be Kira. Can she slide in and get the kill? She can turn around and get the double, and that's going to open it up for Celeste Esports on the trailer.
Oh, it is, but there it is to Tio. He may not be the meat of this taco, but he has certainly brought the claw to the game here in this one. Purifier out for user number 1, able to burn those tacos to a crisp. That's 3 in the feed. Can they get the break? Super Soaker on the inside. Oh, that's a little bit of body shooting. In the freaking Purifier. That's a dog of a move right there. 6 in the feed for user 1. The break right back onto the objective. And Zim, look at this one. 20 seconds left to go. It is certainly a scrappy one. As the Carnies now make the rotations over. Taco Esports still up by 30. But this lead is certainly getting cut a little bit as we make the transition over. 10 seconds going to be abandoned for free. And look at that. Danny said, I'm not ashamed. I'm the meat of this taco. It is Tio who is the sour cream.
Ooh, sour cream. I don't know about you, but I hate sour cream.
Maybe he's cheese. He's cheese. He's cheese. He can be cheese.
Shredded cheese, a little bit of shredded cheese. But hey, we said before this, we said Celeste was looking like a really good team. We said it was looking like a dare we say, a female professional team. They're coming up, and Taco Esports has put the pain on them early on the map right now. We got Jazzy in a position now. She's trying to recover a little bit of time. She's gonna have to win a gunfight here in the jungle, but that's gonna be Danny. He's gonna turn around and burn onto Jazzy, but miss the Cammy gunfight right there. For the time being, the death machine is just in between a lot of action right now. She's got 2 more people in the jungle to deal with, but it's just not going to happen. And 30 seconds of time, they're going for the favor of Taco Esports. It's going to get out of hand soon, but Jazzy's got something to say about it. She's got a 2-piece there on the bottom wood and another one to make it go into the jungle. And for the time being, Celeste, they're coming back into the game.
Yeah, they are coming back in now. 15 seconds, they're down. Starting to make the mount to come back here in P4. Woodside, lovely of a time for them. They're going to be able to make this one about as close as it's going to get. First set of hills in. These girls are frying. But on the flip side of things, they started strong. They are absolutely getting the setup here for P1 wrong. It's Kira and gang. Kira not going to be able to make the transition up the top of the tower. As a matter of fact, I don't believe none of them did. That's tough. 2 go up, none make it. And P1 setup spoiled. Jazzy and team Celeste now gonna have to play on the back burners because P1 locked down. A little bit of a money hill, if you ask me, off the rip.
A little bit. So far, Danny's been a superstar on the map right now. He's got 24. He's leading the entire lobby. Even his pro player counterpart here has got a kill onto the trailer. Now a nice overlooking middle position there as Taco Esports continues to build the lead. Another shot in the back right there. There goes Jazzy. She didn't even see it coming, and Sunlight is going to get the trade. But for the time being, Celeste does have a nice position to just clear out the point. You still got the other team spawning in the lower position. Here, Cammy's going to extend the barrel, maybe look into the tunnel just a little bit. But the kills for Taco Esports are just too strong. And we've got another opportunity here for Danny. He's going to get one on the lead, but there's another one. That's 2-piece there for Cammy. And for the time being, he's got control. That's a 3-piece for Danny, and he's got the sparrow in his pocket. Let's see if he actually feels the sense to pull it right now. He's going to get pinched in the back, but Jazzy is going to respond with the claw. And so far, so good. Celeste has managed to recover the position.
I am so confused. Who's the pro player, Tio or Danny? Danny is cooking. My guy is in an all-out mayhem vendetta. There he goes. He is letting everybody in the lobby feel something. They can have it. He is not discriminatory against these gunfights. Big ones being lost there on the front end, though, as the girls over at Celeste, they are rocking and rolling. 40 seconds left to go on this one, and they are grabbing every second of it here as firing range has been a little, you know, out of the weather for them so far, but they are getting right back into it now as they're going to get the lead and more come this 5 seconds. 25 seconds left to go here on this objective. They got to make the breach over to New as well. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a listen in now as we're going to get geared up for our first one. We are going to jump in with the girls over at Celeste.
Set up in it. Stack it.
Elon, watch your Elon.
He pushed on this point. He's only one, there's only one.
Window there.
Good.
I'm in point. I'm in point.
They're probably gonna spawn C-Truck. Which way? Yes, up
Barrels.
Yeah, man.
Three barrels. Grab vortex.
Ooh, that is a bloody sight right there. A full wipe right off the P2 or P3 transition. 40 seconds left to go for this one, and surely enough, the lead is going to be halted and kept into the possessions of the boys and girls over at Taco Esports. They have had a heyday of a game, and they are being led by two Titans of Terror, and Danny and Phantasma. That is, in fact, Tio. As a matter of fact, we'll get a listen in here in a moment, just for kicks and giggles. We'll see how it pans out now as Danny is still on the prowl, and he is making it look good, Zim.
Man, they're dominating this game right now on the back of Danny, like you said, and Tatio. Danny's sitting at 40 kills. He wants the 40th run right there at that moment, but he's just not going to get it. You open the scoreboard, and Mao having a struggle of a match here, 5 and 24, but look at that time. He says, okay, if I can't fry on the scoreboard, or rather in the kill feed, I'm going to fry on the scoreboard and get all of that time for my team. And you know what? Somebody needs to be the rock for the squad, and he's doing it the way that he needs to. Danny, another opportunity there to kill the death machine up top, but he's going to now penetrate into the backside of the hill. He's got the Sparrow if he wants to pop it, but not just there right now. Mao popping that. Purifier is going to get punished as well, and Tatio in the hill with the claw. He's going to get 1, potentially 2 there, but the operators are going to get invested as well for the side of Celeste. There goes the Sparrow to trap the jungle, but it just doesn't work. And Kira now another opportunity just to keep the spawns on the backside clean. Now Sunlight, he gets traded on the other side, and the push is coming in for the side of Taco Esports. Can they get the break? It's going to be Tatio up top. He sees the last player. He's going to get the kill, and the break comes through for Taco.
There goes 200-point threshold already broken here. They are certainly flirting with a victory. The flanks are absolutely impeccable. Maybe the AMAX was a little bit of off game, like, hey, look, I'm gonna throw you off the rip and let you, you know, have a little tilt-a-whirl coming through as soon as I pull out the Switchblade, because we know this thing is meta. As a matter of fact, Mihawk is absolutely one of the players who has led this Switchblade initiative. He's not playing in this one, but Tatio making it look very good as the Latham counterpart now, as we see it. 222, 166. Taco Esports looking to tuck this way nice and tight, like, as they have gotten the lead. Only 28 seconds needed to shut this one down.
Oh, another nice opportunity. Celeste there. They got the smoke in the hill right there. A couple gunfights are going to go in favor of Celeste. That's 3. And the spawn low shifts. So now we have the bathroom spawn there for Jazzy. She's got an opportunity to just clean up that map positioning and make sure that her team continues to dominate this P1. You've got that really nice position, but Kira's popping off right now. She's got 5 in a row, and she's looking down on a couple more. Just stop shooting. Isn't able to get the last kill there onto that player, but Mao is going to slide in, and it doesn't matter if he struggled at the start of the game. It's now how you finish it. He's coming through, and he's doubling his kills in just the last couple hills here. And Taco Esports is still fighting relentlessly for the P1. But the rotation is led at the moment by Celeste and Jazzy specifically. She's got an opportunity here in front of her on the tunnel. But oh no, the spin's gonna come. And
oh my, no!
And oh my god, if Kira doesn't trade that, it would have been a terrible position there for the side of Celeste. But Taco Esports is gonna get in. But just the trades, they're coming through, and Taco Esports still has to make it through this tunnel. It's anybody's game right now.
It is. It's 2 times in a row we see Celeste. They've got the lead. They've got the rotation. The hills pop. Here comes the hit. Oh, shut down. Sunlighting right in the dorm frame. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The hold's there, but Danny able to slip through. Not sure how he does. He's going to be dealt with. Sunlighting on an absolute spree. Here comes the Pretty. Oh, super kill in the feed. He's got 6 all together on this one. Need to buckle up for a big time hit. 20 seconds is all that is needed for both teams now to win. As we can see, that time is certainly coming through. Danny can't make it. Nobody from the top rope. User going absolutely bonkers. They are burning these tacos to a crisp. And only 15 seconds needed, Zim.
They just got to contest at the moment. Just a couple seconds will keep the game in place there for the rotation to trailer. But I don't actually know if they win off of this. Is the ghost second going to come into effect? I think right now, if Celeste manages to just not let them touch the hill, the ghost second will win the game. And there it goes. 250 to 230. Celeste, they win a nail biter. We saw Taco Esports dominating early on, but in the end, it didn't matter. They got that transition. They got that spawn. They got the kills when it mattered. And that huge Sparrow there from Sunlight is going to actually win them the game right there.
There we go. Big feed. We talked about Danny. Oh, matchup long, but holy Sunlighty. Minute 40 on the hill as well as a 47 and 32. He fried As a matter of fact, you got the game-winning rotational kills to go along with it. You talking about chopping them down like I was feeding them to the blender. And the performance absolutely stellar here. A little rocky off the bat there for Celeste, but they get their wits about them, and they get the rotation anew, and they shut it down. So user 1 also coming through with a purifier burning half the lobby, scorched me even at times. 45 and 24, minute 39 on the clock. Things are starting to go down here in the community event. And this fair, certainly, going to be some complainers about how sweaty these players are. They are certainly not professional. They are living up to the community hype, and I've got to say, they were cooking at times, bro. They were cooking.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the unexpected names. We get to see a lot of the people from the community that we haven't seen before. Maybe some people that we do see on streams come in and play against, again, some of the best players in the world, regardless of gender. This girls team is really, really up there. Cammy and Jazzy, we highlight them. They're some of the best players in all of North America. And now we get to go into an Hacienda S&D. Personally, for me, Verdict, this is my favorite map. I think just in general in COD M, it's one of those that plays really nicely in the 5v5 game mode. We don't get to see this map nearly as much as we wish we did in the league, but we're gonna have an exciting one here. It's going to be Celeste Esports on the offensive side there for the S&D on Hacienda, and Taco Esports with the blue side. So they're gonna have that defense, and they're potentially going to be in a position with that advantage of the defense to see if they can recover after that first game, see if you can get yourself a little map winning map 2, and then go into a control and give us a true show for the first matchup in the tournament.
All right, there we go. Pretty mapped out, pretty lined up. I'm good to roll. Looks like the players are good to go as well. We're getting geared up for Search and Destroy. Celeste on the brink of greatness. Can they shut it down here in this Search and Destroy? We're about to find out now, so we're going to go ahead and dive into it. Bobby's Community Fair is certainly been an epic one so far. We've got plenty more games to go along for the rest of the night. So if you're just now tuning in, you haven't missed much other than that epic comeback there as the early rotation over the new panned out perfectly for Celeste. And they had a god tier hold. I don't think we saw anybody get that much of a dominant hold on an objective that whole entire game. And there were times where we saw, hey, we could have got full 60s, but, you know, we rotate for new. That one, hold the door, hold the line. They absolutely brought everything to the table and shut it down. So, again, you mentioned it. Hacienda, don't get to see too much of it played in competitive spirit of things, but tonight we're going to get to see it, and we're going to see plenty of maps moving forward that are out of the norm and not as we used to see, right?
Absolutely. Verdict. I know this isn't the time, I know this isn't the place, but I got breaking news. Skate has released Mihawk,
what?
And he's a free agent.
No,
he might go to Inco. Is he? Bro, can we see a Mihawk Lucasen on Inco?
Oh my God. That's insanity. That's ridiculous. I can't have
let's focus back on the game. Oh, I gotta refocus. Just the excitement there kind of threw me off a little bit. I had to share that here, but we got a first blood opportunity here over the middle part of the map. It's going to be Taco Esports. Alan looking over. Now we got Mao. You see the other players in the hallway. Early control for the side of Celeste. Can they navigate through the pinch? But right now, Tatio, he's spotted the backside, and he's using the Chinese BY-15. He's got the slug rounds. Is he going to be able to get a couple kills here? But Danny's going to do the work for him. And oh my God, there, Danny, you took the clip. I wanted that really, really badly here, but it's just going to be user 1 now left in a 1 versus 3 with bomb down.
Danny, you bad boy. That's a clip we needed. User, last player alive. Oof. Crispy shots, not enough to take down the Titan, though. And you see Tatio able to redeem himself and reheal. Bomb is down. And by the way of the rotations here, it's certainly no. Mao says, hey, to hell with that bomb being down. I want the smoke. I want the gunny. He gets it and then some. A little bit of an interesting rotation here from Tatio. If that car goes boom, he is dead. And I think User has that same mentality, but do not have anything to chuck at it now as the bomb is going to be collected here. Bloody right around the corner. Oh, you're a bloody disappointment right there, though. Tatio certainly going to be able to get this one for free, though. Leaves Jazzy 1. Oh, not Jazzy. I'm sorry, but User 1. Literally User 1 in 1. And there goes the round.
My guy. It was a 1 versus 3. The bomb was down. He almost got it done, but in the end there, Tatio was just too much. But the Celeste Angels, I'm sorry, my bad. Celeste girls, they're going to hit the A site there. There goes. Full control of the outside of the hill. Snipers in effect there for Kira. She's going to be able to pop Alan right there, and the bomb surely will go down at this position. Now the nade is going to land onto Sunlighty, but hey, you can just plant that bomb. We got that connector push right here, nicely navigated here. Cammy's in that position, but we got to keep an eye on Mal. He's got an opportunity to hit the flank, but you're dealing with Jazzy. Jazzy's going to fall, but the Kira is going to be able to turn around and get that kill to go. Here, it's just going to fall apart now for Celeste, but Kira's on the hill. She's got an opportunity here with the sniper. Can she hit the scope? But nope. That's Danny. That's the superstar from Taco Esports. Him and Tatio get the job done.
There we go. I'm still confused. I'm not sure. Is it Tatio who's the pro player? Or is it Danny? They both putting up the stats and the numbers so far in both games. A little bit of a smackdown vendetta towards the end there. Kira goes absolutely crazy, just not enough to get the flick on the second player. Nonetheless, still had Tatio to deal with. We know what Tatio can do. Saw it last round. Here comes the payoff now. 2 rounds in a row. Taco Esports getting a little bit of an edge off the rip. We'll see if they can maintain focus now as they drop the ball in game number 1. We'll see if they can navigate the differences here on this defending side as they have been firm. Oh, boy, Kira!
God damn! Woo! She gave him a...
Man!
Damn,
Hey, yo! Whammy! Right in the face, right in the kisser. Pal, he is dusted. Tatio, we'll see you next round, homie.
Playing a little bit of whack-a-mole with his face there. And right now, Jazz is on the backside. Going to pick up another kill right there onto Bloody. And a whole lot of mid-control there for Celeste. Can Mal find an opening here just to get a couple kills here? Sunlighty is going to fall and Mal will escape with his life, but Jazzy has no interest in allowing that to continue. Right now, Danny, he's on the prowl. He's in the pool area. He can climb up. He doesn't know you can't jump up on that, son. You're going to have to climb up on the backside. Oh, no, bomb heady. It's just going to fall apart for Danny, and now it's Alan in a 1 versus 3 position. He hears user 1 in the backside, doesn't exactly know exactly where that player is, but you got the lineup here. Agile for Alan in the pocket, but it's just not going to happen there. The gunfight angle is too strong for Celeste, and they find their first round.
See, that's the difference right there. Pro players, they know you cannot make that mistake of making that much noise in Search and Destroy, right? And of course, that is not a spot that you can jump up. It looks doable, especially in a game that seems, you know, semi-realistic. It looks like I could be able to make that jump, right? You could probably make that one, Zim. Nonetheless.
Probably make that one. I get up off the ground a little bit.
Nonetheless, COD Mobile, you can't. The difference is some of these pros, they have a little bit more intuitiveness. They played this map a little bit more, so they have a little bit better understanding of it. These community events, though, we'll find out. 1 by 1 we see it now. Slow round here. Nope, first blooded yet again. It's Phantasma. Mao is on the prowl. He's going to get ousted as well, and these girls are out for blood. They have stricken gold here in this one. Big interaction for Bloody. Able to stay alive. Yeah. Danny able to finish off another. And just like that, we're back to where we started. Square one, 3v3. Here as the 2v2s come through.
And I like just the dominance there in the bottom kitchen area. That's going to be Danny. He's making sure nothing gets by him. But for Celeste, we've still got the bomb in a nice position here. The pool prowl is happening. Sniper's looking for just any hint of a Taco Esports player on the backside, but the bomb will go down. Now we got full control there for the side of Celeste. The bomb is down and the attention will shift. Danny, a big engagement here onto Sunlighty. He's going to get one. And now the Swallow. Got to take a look at Bloody on the backside. All of the attention shifts to the front. Bloody's now got an opportunity to make it work. He's going to find Kira in the back, but Kira will narrowly slide away. A shot will ring and potentially be able to pick up that player, but it's not going to happen right there. Now it's going to be Cammy in a 1 versus 3 position. Just a couple opportunities here, but everything collapses on top of her. And it just doesn't work out there. They're going to pick up that round. And Taco Esports, they're 2-1. They're going to make that 3 off the back of a strong pinch there.
All right, there we go. 3 rounds so far here on the defending side. But again, this was a map selection made by Celeste. Taco Esports, they've got the benefit of being on this defending side for the first 6 rounds per that map selection. So, if you're looking at it from the grand scheme of things, Celeste must have felt comfortable about this map to come up with. Right now, they are not looking too comfortable, as 3 rounds have clearly gone the way of Taco Esports. Brute Force pushed over to the A site, though, as a payoff round. Cammy looking for smoke. She's got it. Bloody. Dropped. Payback from last round. As the boxing gloves come out there for one player, but does not realize it's a gunfight. 2 for 1, as we see Celeste drop 1 by 1. And Jazzy could be the game changer. Let's see if she can cut the middle of the map in half. Oh, she's late to the party.
Oh, she's still gonna pick up one. Now Kira's on the other side here. Can she pick it up? But Danny's gonna find the backstab. Now it's just Kira with the scope. Now she doesn't know about the deep flanker. That's gonna be Mao. He's got the gun out and he's ready for it. But Kira isn't able to get the shot off in time. Not that it would have hit anyway. Would have been a really, really tough one there, fighting up against Mao at a sub in that range. But Taco Esports, they're doing the thing. Remember, we said they started on defense. They disappointingly lost that firing range hardpoint. But they say, hey, we don't want to end on this series one and done like that 2-0. We want to see if we can make it interesting and throw in a little bit of a control here. Now Mao is swimming in the water. He's taking a little bit of a yeah,
that's a little detour
around here. Doesn't know apparently that you can't jump up in that position, but he's still in the pool underneath the noses of the entire Celeste team. The nade shot will come through and it will not happen to get a kill, but Cammy's gonna pick up the ever important one there on that lurk. And now Kira, she's behind. Danny has walked right. No, that's gonna be Tatio. He's walked right past, but since they're walking, she can't hear it. She's gonna turn around. Kira is gonna pick up the sniper, and that's gonna get cleaned up on the flank there. And a huge defense there for Celeste off of some really unlucky timing there for Kira.
Well, very unlucky timing for Kira, but surely enough, the angle was covered on the back end. And surely enough, Kira said she had one job, and that was to watch the backside of the garage, not the secret side.
She did watch the super backside.
She didn't watch the super backside. No, right there. Two could have caused a lot of mayhem, but no harm, no foul. No fuss, no muss. Here we go, flip sides, 4-2. Certainly breaking out a sweat here in this one. We are anything but tied. But as we flip sides, things could be swiftly changing now. As we see, one player has made it all the way through the back line. It's Sunlighty. User one goes down in the midst of the action. The trade is there for Jazzy. Bloody's dropped, dead to rights. On the outskirts of the pool, the water site. Sunlighty good for 2. And that has spoiled the entire offensive round here so far, but Danny trying to redeem it.
It's nice there. Nice little flank there for somebody. Nice trigger display. Oh my God, Jazzy just gave him the absolute god. I caught the back end of that.
I did too. I was like, wow, my guy was lost, bro. My guy was lost. He was shooting demons. Oh man.
Hey, if you want anybody in the 1v2, it's gonna be Danny. Going up against Kira and Cammy here. Cammy's got the sub. Oh no, she turns around at just the worst moment. And Danny now has the bomb down. They are on that offensive position. Kira and Co are on the defense. So Kira, don't really have to do too much until you hear that bomb get picked up. Surely she knows where it is. She's just going to crouch walk her way across. But Danny's on the prowl in the middle of the map here. He's got that switchblade and he knows the bomb is down, but he's going to see if he can just catch Kira lacking. And I don't know if I like this from Kira going towards the bomb. You've got a sniper, plenty of guns on the ground. Maybe pick one up. Surely you got to get another gun.
Trying to see where that bomb dropped off at. I can't remember who died. I think it was Alan. Okay, it was Alan. Alan was the player who had the bomb in a little bit of a spicy position. A little bit of a spicy pickle here. It goes to the nade shot. Is it sticky? No, it's a frag. It's got a bake. Shots are going to come through the nade. Not going to land completely, and Kira is heading for the hills. No time. Well played, Kira. Danny wanted the gunny, couldn't find it. 4-3. Lead slowly being bridged. As we see, only one needed here to tie us up.
And Danny had an opportunity there to pick up that bomb much earlier in the round, but chose not to. Chose to see if he can try to find the player on some kind of like transition or something like that. Comes back to bite him in the butt. But, no harm, no foul for the side of Celeste. We're going to walk away with a round win on time expiration. So here we're going to see a bit of a change up from the side of Taco Esports. They're knowing that Celeste are liking to flank, but Sunlight is going to win a gunfight anyway on the Wellheady. And a lot of attention now onto Sunlight. He's going to take 2 for his life, and I like that trade. Anytime you get to go 2 for 1, that's a very, very nice one. But user 1 now flank here onto Mao. Mao's going to get picked up. Bomb is down, so we'll have to see Alan scoop that one up. And now it's Alan and Danny in a 2 versus 4.
Oh, just Danny now. Let's see how OP he is, though, as user actually dust him. Switchblade out. Kira, though, has the ultimate shutdown. It's this DLQ from halfway across the map. We had no idea where she was at. Well, lurking up top, there's multiple levels here in this hacienda. You see clear sights as that one was broad as daylight now. 4-4. We're tied up. Things starting to come a little bit harder here for the boys and gals over at Taco Esports. You gotta pack this puppy to the brim now, as you have sold that defending site lead. Let's see if you can find some kind of strategies here on the attacking round. Tatio, cheeky spot, my guy. Cheeky indeed. Does not pay the price, though. User guns him down. Danny's out as well. There goes your 2 top frags. Mal, Allen, and Bloody now left in a little bit of an upset. Not happening here as we see Mal drop as well. 2v5 here. Lee going to be changed right back over to the hands of Celeste unless these two can find a way to clutch it up.
I don't know. The flank is coming through. They just barely maybe see Allen, but Bloody's going to get one. If Allen can maybe just get a trade, you got to hit the climb up. There's 2 players in the garage. And Celeste, they came back raging down. I remember once upon a time, this game was 4-1 in favor of Taco Esports, but this other side has not been good to them at all. And Celeste, they're doing the work on defense. We get to see, can we sustain? Can we get to 7? I don't know if we're going to overtime. I don't know if there is overtime. Surely there is overtime. But for now, Celeste looks like they might not need it. Another pace round here for the side of Taco Esports. Just waiting for the flank to develop again. Bloody in the same position that he was last time, but just a little bit of an overextension. Just stay on that wellhead. You don't want to get caught there for first blood. It's going to be Sunlighty again. Same position. Now this time they're going to put a lot of attention on it. Danny's not going to be able to go through the door, but Sunlighty doesn't give a damn that there's a head glitch there. He is continuing to challenge it. On the backside as well, we've got Jazzy working a flank, potentially an engagement here, and the middle part of the map as well. On the bottom lobby, another engagement. So just pressure in every single angle.
Oh my, look at this.
It doesn't look like Allen is going to get caught in the corner. And now the rush is going to come through. There goes Cammy. She's going to get traded. And Taco Esports, this pace round, this pace setup has paid off for 2 kills.
Well, I mean, the last round it happened, they got blown to smithereens. And you know why Danny doesn't respect, or not Danny, I'm sorry, but Sunlight, he doesn't respect the headies. Oh my God, Kira just literally feeding into the feed there as they take down 2 before they go. Tio going to be, hey, I need to play some objective here. 40 seconds left to go. This is the right idea. User 1 Sunlighty now in a 2v2 against Allen and Phantasma. I was about saying, there's one reason why they don't respect those head glitches. Last round they did it. Sunlighty just absolutely ripped Tio and that player who was there bloody last time around. This time he doesn't get the chance to do so. The shot's coming back as Allen does find one before he goes, and that ultimately might be enough here. Tio in a prime position to clutch.
It's Tio versus Sunlighty. He's got the scope. He's got the bomb down.
Oh, cheeky.
Sunlighty knows where the bomb is down, but Tio's just going to give him the corner. He sees just barely the corner of it, and he knows that the bomb has been selected. And he'll get the pop there. Really nice angle there. And that's really nice. You get to, nice to know. You can kind of plan it in such a way. You can sit on the corner. A little bit of a glitch there in the game. Where even though Sunlighty knew the bomb was planted for that position, slid it, checked it, still couldn't see Tio. Just on the other side of that angle.
Man,
there,
every time I go to the fair, bro, I always wait to, I always spawn camp those funnel cakes before they get cooked, man. I wanted some fresh ones, man. That was a fresh little lineup right there. Able to catch that bomb carry there. Oh, ultimately gets a little too big for his britches. So it's, hey, he might have clutched last round. This round, not going to have the opportunity to do so. 1 down, nobody traded in the midst of that. You got Sunlight, who was on a hell-bent path to just ego chow everything. I love the way this guy plays. This gal. I believe that was a guy in the Discord. I'm going to be honest with you. There was one guy in there.
Yeah, somebody's a guy in there. I don't know.
I mean, hey, we're not judging.
I mean, well, Verdict. Yeah. Who are we to assume genders?
Exactly. There we go. God. Insert the freak show verdict. Verdict.
Yeah. No. The hairy women thing from the carnival.
Yes.
The super hairy,
she's a beast,
deep
bro.
voice women.
Yes, she's a beast, man.
That's the team. We'll go with that one. She's just a very hairy woman. But here goes user 1 in the top of the hallway here still. Taco Esports 3 versus 4 position, and they've played this offensive side super slowly following those first 2 rounds where they weren't able to finish kind of opening anything up. Finally, a little bit of a direction is going to come through for Taco Esports, and I love the patience from Celeste. They're just finding all of the middle crossfire here. Take a look at user and Jazzy. Love to see that. Now they get the information. There goes the outside. Fences with the scope, and Kira's gonna knock it down. She wants the bullseye. She's gonna hit the 2-piece, and there's gonna be Jazzy now. Check your corners, but she's not gonna be able to find it. Cammy will clean it up, and 6-5 here for Celeste on the back of a nice 2-piece there from Kira. I mean, she hit him in the dunk tank.
Oh yeah, I mean, head on. It was one shot, dusted, done here. Are we gonna be all wet to recoup and regain? Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. They have been dead in the water these past few rounds. The last one that they were able to cap was one that kind of like stopped the hemorrhaging, but that wound is certainly still fresh now, as we see. Last round, absolutely bloody. And I'm not talking about the player, I'm talking about the flip side of things. This defense is rock solid. They only gave up 1 round so far since we flipped. Could be the round that ends this one. We'll see now if they can pan out. Celeste coming through with a... Oh my god, turnaround in the hard point. And Kira just, I mean, she is not taking no for an answer right now. The heady blown off to smithereens. It's Phantasma, a.k.a. Tatio, chat. That is not iFerg. That is not Tectonic. That is the man himself, Tatio.
Why want Tatio, or rather, why want Tectonic when you can have Tatio? He's the GOAT. He's the best. And right now, the position has dictated that he's got to die. So here it goes. Taco Esports now down to their last 2 players. This is match point. Celeste are 1-0 in the map lead. Now they've got all 5 of their players here to send these guys packing. We're going to have to see an incredible 2 versus 5 position for Taco Esports just to extend the life. You got Sunlighty again on the flank. He's prowling. He sees Alan, and Alan's going to have to try to slide away, but it's not going to work. Bloody now, 1 versus 5 position. Can we do it? Can we see something phenomenal? Kira on the backside. Eat your Flintstone pills. She's not going to be able to get it. Another one there for Cammy. And Cammy and Celeste are going to walk away with a 2-0 victory over the side of Taco Esports. And you know what? That was disappointing. I'm not going to lie. 4-1 lead for Taco Esports, and they weren't able to close it out on the defensive side, or rather on the offensive side. You saw them come out to that big lead, and then they just never figured out their pace here. But Celeste, they were just doing what they had to do. They got the positions. They got a lot of space on the map. They weren't how do you say, impatient in kind of pushing that pace. They sat in where they wanted to be, and they did the dang thing really, really well. But congratulations there for Celeste Esports. They're going to take that 2-0 victory over Taco. See you later, Tatio and Cammy and crew. Jazzy, they're going to go through. Hey, I'm looking at this team, and I really like this squad. You know what? First round, I'm going to say that this team is maybe a sleeper pick for like a top 4.
Sleeper
like
pick? No, I thought it was completely honest, like 100%. The favorite right now. I mean, this is the only team that I can see that I looked at and looked in the rosters that had any kind of like background of playing together competitively and on a main format stage. Obviously, we got a little bit of it here now is on display. Their efforts absolutely do not go unnoticed. That hardpoint victory coming back to bite Tio and Taco Esports ultimately in the rear now as we're taking a look at it. Man, I don't know about you, but whenever I look to get full, I always try to pack for a burrito. Tacos just left me wanting more, and unfortunately, we're not going to get any more left for this one. They're going to be down and out of this one, Zim, as we're going to get geared up for it. We don't even have time. We're just going to jump right into it with series number 2. As I was taking a look at it, these players are ready to lock and load, and I love the enthusiasm. But before we do that, we are actually going to take a moment to thank our sponsors who came through to ultimately make this one happen. We're going to hear a word from Gorilla and COD Mobile, and we'll be right back with some more action. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, huge shout out to Call of Duty Mobile for sponsoring this one, as well as Gorilla for coming through as we get into it. Our second series of the night is going to be an absolute beautiful one as well. Now, as we've already crowned one champion who's moving on, not champion just yet. You already said it. They are definitely a top 4 team, regardless of what we think or what we say. They came to prove. Celeste taking matchup number 1, sending Taco Esports home packing. And just like that, this one is about to be packing as well now as we're getting geared up for it. We've got Infinix Gaming taking on Cygnus Novelty. And Zim, talk to me. Some of these players looking pretty stout here. Who are some of the names that stand out?
And man, you know we like these squads, man. We got Kings up and coming, one of the best ARs right now by far in North America. I believe that was Vibin that just left. I actually no, it can't be Vibin because he's a pro player. But just a ranked squad. I've seen some of these guys before. AC Meow Per. That reminds me of something. I think Rush was in like a. What wasn't his name Rush? Remember the guy from qualifiers? Wasn't his name AC Rush? So maybe that's like a little like a
hey, yeah,
ranked
like
squad or something
exactly,
like that. So maybe
yeah.
maybe something. Maybe Meow Per, somebody that we want to watch out for. His teammate is absolutely twisted. We got Billionaire. I know this name from ranked. I see him on the streams all of the time. Can't say I know too much about the other two guys, but take a look on the other side. I'm wondering who the pro is for Cygnus Novelty. I see nobody that I'm familiar with at all. But I see King, so I know that's the pro player. We got a Hardpoint Slums game 1. I'm just gonna have to lean on what I know for the time being. I gotta learn a little bit about this Novelty squad.
There we go. Novelty squad. Certainly we're gonna get a little bit more tried and true and vetted on who their players are. But as of right now, the lobby is consisted of Erica, Kawa, Kane,
okay.
Sizu. Oh, that's not Kazuki, is it? No, that can't be Kazuki. I think Kazuki's on another team. I have to take a look at it. Yo, can we see? Oh, you know what? We got a with actual players, but I don't know if their actual names show up. It was just the players themselves. No, Kazuki's in one of the matches tonight. She's actually in match number 3, so that is not her. I could tell by the profile picture that wasn't her either, but for some reason I read Kazuki at some point.
Oh, that's KV. That's KV.
It's KV. Okay, there we go.
Not on Cygnus Novelty, but on top of the VY.
Oh, how does that go through? He's like a former pro player, right?
Crazy. How's KV on this team? How do we allow this? How do we allow this? KV is actually insane. Okay, this squad is like another team that we're probably going to be. Oh my god, that's KV. Who allowed this?
I mean, it's kind of like when we looked at the Taco Esports team, right? But then at the same time, they didn't really, mesh very well with, against the girls of Celeste. Those girls were frying. They were cooking.
They were frying. I don't know. Who?
Yeah, hey.
I wouldn't want to play that.
So, I mean, well, on the flip side of things, we could have that much of a case here in this one. But at the same time, I mean, when we mentioned Kings, and then you also said KV. KV is, I mean, a well-known scrim warrior, well-known rank warrior at times. Certainly one of those players I've seen in a couple of showdowns themselves, right? He can hold his own.
He's got the best attitude, man. Like, he's such a nice guy. He's like incredible guy. Like, I can't tell you, I can't speak highly enough about KV. KV's incredible. He's got to go pro. I've been telling him for years now, get off the dang iPad and just please pick up a phone and play a little bit. But maybe in the future we get to see KV play at a higher level. Yeah, and the admins are telling me AC Rush is captain of the goated one, so we actually will get to see Rush later on. But he is AC Rush, so it is like a little bit of a team thing. Meow Per is his teammate, so we'll keep some eyes on him as well.
Okay, we'll keep some eyes on him too. Now is the best of 3 about to be unrolled here as we're going to get geared up to it. It is Raid Hardpoint followed up by Fire and Green Search and Destroy. And then we're going to get geared up for a Control takeoff if it does go the distance. Based off of what we see in the lobby, we can only fair that, hey, you know what? This one may not be as fair as we thought. KV and Kings on one team could absolutely overpower some of these rosters, some of these lineups. Is this a community event, chat? This is a community fair event where we've got a pool of players who are paired up with some of the best and some of the pros. Only one pro per team as always. And from there, I mean, if you're able to get one under the eyes of the admins like KV, you're certainly going to have yourself a little bit of an advantage though. But have no fear, we're going to jump right into it. Act number 2 is right around the corner. That's right, I'm trying to get back into my ring master role. I didn't grab my whip for the night, but I'm surely going to have it for next stream. But at any rate, we're going to get geared up for it. It is certainly about to be a spicy one, Zim. I'm hoping that it delivers as much as our first series of the night did.
You know, we got banger series. We got a raid hardpoint. We got an S&D firing range. Control takeoff, okay. But Cygnus novelty, they have the blue side. And like, I think for now, we can kind of say that they're the underdog. But when you go to a control takeoff and you have that defense, anybody could win. I could spawn in 5 times and I could probably beat a pro team if I had defense on takeoff. So, maybe an interesting match here. I definitely think that they can take it to that third one, but we'll have to see how the first map goes. Super traditional map. You definitely need strong AR play, and who other than Kings, one of the best players right now in North America. So I'm ready. If you're ready, Verdict, I think that we can get into the game.
All right, no jokes, no tricks, no acts here. This one is certainly about to be squaring off here as we're getting geared up for it. Second series of the night, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you brought your snacks. If you didn't, you can certainly visit one of the fine vendors in the arena. Obviously, we're not in the arena. You're gonna have to get up out of your couch or your wherever you're sitting at right now. Go to the kitchen and grab one. Not right now, though. You're gonna have to wait for this first game to be over with. This is about to start off. Hollywood Hills of California, ladies and gentlemen, where raid is taking place. And the hit onto the hard point here is P1 about to be open for business. We're on board with KV off the bat. This is the player that we spoke highly of. Let's see if they can deliver now as we see it. Point is going to be open up here in 2 seconds. Right now, the first advantage here for the side of Cygnus Novelty is going to be onto the objective. They get quickly slaughtered on the outskirts. KV is feeding. Erica absolutely shuts him down.
I mean, that's the opening wave that you want to see for any team at all. When you're playing that raid, you get the first couple kills, they spawn clean across the pool, and now they got to work a big journey across the map to try to get into a spot where they can get a couple kills here. But Malper nicely positioned on the driveway. Kills are going to trade through, and side of Cygnus Novelty has actually flipped the bad position into a slightly good one. That's going to be Dix. He's going to be getting a 2-piece on the hill. And hey, this is Cygnus Dix plus E, not any other kind of thing that you might be thinking of, but hey, we're gonna keep an eye on him. He's in the hill right now. He's got 2 to boot. Looking at the top right now, he's gonna take a gunfight onto Meow. Can you see a second one here? Gunfight's not gonna come through, and the side of Infinix will recover and lead the transition nicely.
Yeah, a little 7-point lead. We'll see what any kind of points amount to that now as we see the rotation over the new. We're gonna see this one pop open. It's about to be hot and fiery onto that kitchen site now as we're looking for the setup on the backside. Only one player here for the side of Infinix. They've got a little bit of a lead, but they are certainly going to need more in numbers here for this break. Boosted out of the backside. Cygnus Novelty, though, they're going to sell the front door, and it's wide open. Kings and boys, they are here to play, knocking any and everybody out of it right here. He's in the corner. My God, it's got an UL 736, and it is electric. Putting on a show here for this game number 1. Kings, an animal.
That thing absolutely zaps. I think if you actually look at the damage, oh my God, as Kings gets another one there. He's working on the pred. He's currently on a 4. Got to turn around, but there's one more here in front of you. Gonna get caught out by Erica, and Erica's got 7 as well. Let's not kind of sleep on that player as we got the rotation here coming for Infinix. On the rotation here, it's going to be Kings. They're going to pick up that 2-piece in the garage, and for the time being, spawns are cross map and everything is good to go. But if we're looking at that UL, like you said, that thing absolutely zaps. And the first range, like, do you know about the profiles of the guns? The first range for the UL, which is like where the damage, before the damage falls off at the next range, is 45 meters.
Wow.
So up to 45 meters, it's the same exact damage as it is close range, and this thing 3 taps up to 45 meters. So incredible weapon here. KV in the driveway with the claw. Opportunity to get a couple kills here, but it's just not going to take out, and they're going to get the break there. It's going to be Erica in the hill now, and it's just a slugfest in the garage. And for the time being, they've broken it.
Oh, there it goes. The Grav Vortex. Dix going hammer. Absolutely shuts down the rotation. But gets shut down himself. The breach there, right, is on the workout side of the map. But Billionaire's the last hope. Onto the red car. There are 2 players left standing. Infinix trying to hold on for dear life for this lead and to the hill itself now as the cadets is certainly coming through. Gets a little spicy with a Billionaire. The flicks. He has got to be loaded with cash. My guy is frying and piecing across the map now. One player making the transition over. They are dead to rights if they get in front of Billionaire shots. He is frisky with it. Finally going to get cut in half, though. This transition absolutely necessary here for Cygnus as things still leave them with a 20-point deficit rolling into the P4 site.
And I actually didn't know who the pro player was for the side of Cygnus Novelty, but they're putting up a fight right now against some of the best players that I know. Kings and KV. And I mean, they've got the hill, they've got the purifier to burn. Nice control of the garage, oh, I'm sorry, of the basketball hill right now. And the spawn cheese up top is going to just make sure that a couple kills are going to go in their way. Now you've just got to defend the front. You've got 4 guys in the point, but the purifier is here in the pocket. Kings is going to have to make work with the Annihilator, but he's going to miss the shot and get popped there. And now it's Kane and company still on the hill fighting with the Holger. The spawns are still in the favor of, for the time being, Cygnus Novelty, and they're getting the kills that they need. Take a look for KV. He's halfway working towards that claw. He used it on the previous hill, so he'll have that potentially for a P5 or a P1 rotation. And big time on the basketball hill for Cygnus Novelty. They're in the lead.
Yeah, they are indeed. They've taken the lead. They've taken the driver's seat. KV trying to make something shake on the back end. I don't know how to quite pronounce this player's name. Kua Huhu. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to roll with it. K now popping the Freddy. Good for the first there on Meow Purr. Billionaire gets to trade, and back and forth we go. P5, open up for business. What you can get off of it is just a plus off of this one. You got a lot of map control. You can certainly go a long way. Right now, Cygnus Novelty not looking to give this lead away. They're going to get the rate right back onto it. Infinix sitting back in the back seat, trying to get a little bit of steering clearance. Certainly, Kings can't get the job done. KV, no, absolutely not. Now it's a 1v1 coming out to the point, making a 1v2. Meowper inserts himself in the equation right on the outskirts. KV now trying to make things a little bit more difficult. Ultimately, not going to be able to get the job done, but his teammates there to collect the time.
Keep going for me, Verdict. Crashed. I got to get back in the game.
Oh, boy, we're crashed. That's quite all right. Certainly, this team's not crashing right now. The lead certainly in the hands of the side of Cygnus. Not going to be transferring anytime soon. Setup there for P1 is going to be locked down too. Let's go ahead and get set up for ourselves. Game number 1 of this series has already led us to a little bit of a sweat fest. Let's go ahead and find the comms and jump into a quick listen-in with the side of Cygnus Novelty.
Está abajo uno, cuidado.
Tengo otro Londres y uno punto. Vamos acá.
Un punto.
Rojo.
La roca, muerto.
No, top laundry, top laundry, top laundry, top laundry.
La roca. Muerto. En Londres aniquiladora.
Laundry.
Se mató alto.
Los headlights de punto.
Muerto uno.
Aniquiladora, top laundry.
No, son dos a la izquierda.
Londres sigue top Londres.
Tenemos laundry para nuevo roto.
All right, certainly probably not the best point in time to go ahead and jump in and do listenings. Probably should have committed, but nonetheless, 15 seconds left to go. Lead has been sold to the highest bidder on the right-hand side of the screen, team in yellow. They are painting the map now for the time being, but that sea of yellow on the left-hand side of the screen looking pretty dang good if you're Cygnus Novelty. Looking for Billionaire to pack a billion punches. Unable to do so there on the break here for the early rotation to new. Kitchen side already starting to be a little feisty. There goes Kings with a 2-piece with the Pretty.
I mean, we got guys and girls on the other team putting in the pound town here. Super operator investment there, the claw, the vortex, and the annihilator, but it just doesn't happen. And oh my god, Dix, we missed it. Dix is gonna make a big display with the vortex and get 3 in the front there. We've got the now Sparrow, 4 operators here for Cygnus Novelty in the front. Can it go through? We've got the trophy system not able to convert the Sparrow, but 3-on-1 opposition is going to lead to good trades for the side of Cygnus Novelty. And for the time being, Kings is in the corner. They know he's there. You're gonna get caught out. Now the trading patterns are still in great effect for Cygnus Novelty. Soon here, Infinix is gonna have to rotate, and that's gonna be potentially costly for them, investing all of their operators on this hill. You lose the rotation to garage, you don't have the operators to break. All you're working with is purifier, but that can be tough just getting it through the gym.
Yeah.
So I actually have to see if these kills will shake through in their favor.
Oh, look at Kings. He's making a long. This is a walk of shame right here. You're trying to make the rotation before this hill pops. And surely enough, he's going to be able to get there. 2 players left standing. One holding down the fort there big time. And KV holding down a lot of pressure as they get the 3 lined up and knock them down before they even make the breach into it. Big hill needed here for the side of Infinix. They've got the artillery. They got the support. Here comes Meow now as he's got a Sparrow as well as a homie and Billionaire with the Purifier. Purifier gets shut down, but he does find one. And just like that, one by one they push, they have all fallen. Kings gets caught, tried to do the dirty. Doesn't able to quite get that Predator missile out, but if he does, surely he finds someone? Nobody. got to be in a little bit of a panic if you're him. Surely enough, he's just probably trying to get the rotation number new. Speaking about new rotations, let's go ahead and get in fresh new with a new team and see how those comps sound now as the P4 rotation. Already being made by a few over at Infinix.
He's going to modern.
He's dead.
He's barb. Get the trade. Easy trade.
He's dead. Yo, what's good, Zim? I missed you.
I missed you, Kevin.
It's been 4 months. I haven't played.
What's the new on the heady?
Get on.
What's the new on the heady?
Turn it up.
Nice. Good shit. I'm heady. Damn, you're frying, dude.
Money.
I can't get none of them on my heady, bro. They're top side. They're all top.
Kings won line when he said he couldn't get none of that Annie, bro. Wasted a whole clip. He gets 6 shots. I counted none, bro. I was like, this is his time to shine, bro. I'm gonna need you to go hammer. Oh, he went absolutely, yeah, he went nowhere with that. He said it at the end. He went live. I wish he would have been like, dang, man, I couldn't get nothing. He was just like, bro, I couldn't hit anything with it. I don't know what's going on. Like, like it was nothing. Like, I do this every day, right?
Absolutely, and man, like we got these 3 people that we highlighted before the match, and even before there, AC, Meowpurd putting in some work. KV and Kings carrying the load as well, and Billionaire, the OG superstar ranked leaderboard player, also doing some work here as well on the OBJ. So the nice contributions across the board. Even how do you say it? What's her name? Horia G. 1331, but big objective time in the scoreboard, and here's gonna come out the Vortex. Gonna get traded there, but for the time being, Cygnus Novelty is going to be able to pull out this call. That's going to get traded as well. Now, operators not going well for either team. Control early now for the side of Cygnus Novelty on this P5, but so many angles, so many ways, so many variables you have to pay attention to. Here comes the big claw from KV. Can he make it work? Only one to go. The Predator missile is going to take it in that position. And for the time being, Infinix is pulling ahead. Another operator there. Toasted, and this has been the hill where operators go to die. Every single player who has pulled it out has only gotten 1 kill. Not a lot of value out of that one, but now Billionaire, the smoke is coming through. The hop is in for the side of Cygnus Novelty. The turn and the burn. Big Dicks again, putting it down and absolutely making the pain felt right now on the map. And Kane is in a 1 versus 3 position, but Infinix is going to be able to convert that P5 and a rotation as well onto P1. We could see the game end here.
Oh, it's certainly. I thought it was going to end there, but the contest came through. Big Dick's energy coming through for the side of Dicks from Cygnus. They are certainly making it settle up. But right now, they've got it lock and load. They got the hill for the time being. And Infinix might have sold this one out as I just was not paying attention. As you can see, the mini-map is locked and loaded. KV says, hold on, Verdict. You were not wrong. This one is over with. 1 player left to go. There it goes, the Fury Billionaire. Absolutely going crazy here. In game number 1, 250 to 196. It was close off the rip. It was anything from close towards the end.
Hey, man, and we're seeing some matches. I'm not going to lie. I did not expect this looking at just the rosters to be a 50-point game. I definitely expected Kings, KV, and the squad to probably put a little bit of a beat down, but I'm really excited. So far, we've seen 2 rosters of, largely not familiar faces, and we're seeing them do it all across the board. Hey, shout out to our girls. They've been playing this last 2 series. Erica putting the pain on, Celeste putting the pain on as well in that previous series too. We got people who can play all across the board, so love to see it. I think that this one can maybe go game 3 if they can sneak away in S&D.
All right, well, here we go. Taking a look at it. Erica brought their A game and then some. As he's already mentioned it, absolutely brilliant. Not necessarily the best performance in order to get the job done, but we will highlight as this community fair event has brought in some tremendous talent, some that we have not seen, as you mentioned it. Who was it that said they hadn't played in months? Was it KV? It was KV, wasn't it? KV was like, hey, I haven't played in was it 3 or 6 months? Man. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They have
he's a prodigy, man. You don't touch the game, you touch the game again, and then you're just perfectly fine. You casually put up 40. Against anybody, that's tough to do. If I spawned in on the map, I'm giving you a nice 15, and that might be asking a little bit too much. So good job for KV and the company to get that first map win. But now we're going on to an S&D. Totally different change of pace, totally different game mode. Now we're going to have to see some strategy. We're going to have to see some communication. We're going to have to see some creativity on this search and destroy on firing range.
There we go. That's the one now. Infinix is going to be on the blue side of the map. So we are going to be flipping here just momentarily, getting geared up. Game number 2 right around the corners, ladies and gentlemen. If you missed out on game 1, it was a blender of an ending, but it was started off very, very fresh. As a matter of fact, that one came down to the wire. I think when we transitioned from P3 to P4, that's when I knew that things were getting locked down for the side of Infinix Gaming, right?
Yes, sir. I mean, those garages, we talk about it in the league whenever we get the chance to cast together. We talk about it specifically with Demise when we got to see them. It's not P1, it's not P2. It's when you get that garage and then does it chain into the basketball. That's where we see the best teams open the gap on that raid hardpoint. And that's on that map in particular where we saw that score kind of pull away. So no surprise there. Raid can be a little bit of a blender, but good effort all around from our squads. Now we get to go into an S&D on firing range. And hey, I was watching this map this morning, Q9 versus Wolves, and sadly, Q9 went up to a massive lead against Wolves, I think 4-1, 5-1, and the Wolves put the pain on in the second half. They got it. They eliminated Q9 from the major, and now the rest of my day is sad, but we get to now watch a firing range S&D with these squads, and a lot of comeback opportunity, a lot of creativity, a lot of flanking that can happen. We'll try to see if some of our players can live up to these expectations here. But bomb carrier is going to be Dick. Sizu is going to get that opening kill onto Kings. That's a huge one. Why are you peeking middle with the kilo? Don't know. Maybe we got to smack Kings upside the head for that one. Bomb is going to go through the jungle, and there's only one player here to defend.
There it is. Maybe just one is enough. Meow. Purring at the sight of anybody making the rotation through here on the backside of jungle. This is not the one you want to make. Not with him in the category of the vicinity. Oh my! You can't tuck your tails and head for the hills. Oh, maybe you can. Meow spots a few more than he anticipated, and the one that is aggressive could have been lethal. Ultimately, no harm, no foul. 2 for the price of 1, though. As the trades come through, this A side is prime for picking, and surely enough, that bomb's about to go down. Billionaire, one shot up top of this warehouse site. 40 seconds left to go on the clock here, as this bomb has been planted. Sizu is on a reign of terror. Oh my! Can't get the shots. Billionaire gets put on a platform. Put him, just absolutely dust him right there. KV now on a prime. Oh, okay. Hit marker. That's tough. Dix,
oh my god.
Shuts him down.
Let's talk about that first kill, though. Sisu had no business getting that kill. Billionaire, you should be ashamed of yourself. The hit marker there for KV onto that final player was almost insane as well. Now, got a nice spread in between both of these teams. Aurea going into the trailer. Now 2 players over on the B site. Here we get a first blood there for Billionaire. He's going to redeem himself. That's going to be on to Sizu. KV will get traded by Yuhuhu. And now 4 versus 4 position here for both of these teams. Bomb is starting to shift towards the A-long position. Oria's got a huge gunfight to the trailer, but Yuhu is going to get that. And now Billionaire. Everything is on Meowper on the flank. You got to get a kill onto Kane, but check the corner. Kane's going to catch that 2, and now it's a 4 versus 2. The other players are out of position. Billionaire's going to get caught as well. Kane, big play on the backside. Now it's just Kings in a 1v4.
Just Kings. Is it just enough? Kane. Oh my. The heady. Wow. It's prime for picking right there on the head glitch. And this one now was a 1v4. Is cut in half. 1v2 style here. Kings, you certainly have got enough in the tank here to take this one down. Transition through the middle of the map. Dick's right here on the outskirts, but it's Kiyu who going to be on the A-long site. Catches the transition in the trailer. Hello. Need to make sure you look every way before you cross the street. And certainly, 2 rounds in a row. It's been a little bit of a back and forth. No, it has not. It's been lopsided. This has been Cygnus novelty, holding each and every angle that you would not anticipate. And surely, nobody on the flip side of things are peeking those spots. We'll see if they can learn from those mistakes the first 2 rounds.
Hey man, this has been exciting. We saw Taco Esports lose that first hardpoint and then put some work into the S&D, narrowly lose it. But now a little bit of a repeat here. Cygnus Novelty looking like they have the advantage in the search and destroy. Granted, they're on... Well, actually, that's not true. I was going to say granted they're on the defensive side, but they're on the offensive side. And they're still making it work. Sizu is going to get caught by Aurea G. Now, Erica in the hut. Got the smoke in the hand. We got to determine where we want this bomb to go. Now, strong split here for Infinix. 2-on-2 on the map. full bomb shift is going to come. For the time being, you're going to have numbers in this A-long position, but you're going to have to catch Billionaire in front of the American, and then you're going to have to make a quick play about Oria on your flank as well. Can Kyuhu get that kill onto Oria?
Oh,
Both
my.
of the site players have been taken out. The numbers advantage is converted very nicely. You've got control of the trailer now, and the bomb is down. Only hole in the defense is the flank, but Erica's going to come back and pick that up as well. Meowper is going to have to do some big work on this flank if you want to win this round still. Now you're 2 versus 4. Kings is going to get taken out, but the flank is now compromised. KV's going to get another one on the backside, but the last 2 players are in the trailer. And KV's going to get another kill in the trailer. Doesn't know that Dix is in the trailer still. Dix is going to have to make a big Dix play right now. He's going to kill KV off of the bomb site, but he's going to onto Meowper.
Oh my
God. Big Dix play on the map, and that's going to be 3-0 for the side of Cygnus Novelty.
My God. I did not think we were going to see something that detrimental early on here in this search or destroy. We are in the blender here. The first 3 rounds. That one, shamble-like. Bounce back is still absolutely needed. Dick's going big there in that last round. Let's see how big this one can go. Meow now trying to chop this rotation. Pissed as hell. After that last round, there goes the shorty. 3 down in the feed instantly. Kane left to fend for themselves, and this is a dominant kind of round that I needed to see out of the team that had been beaten bloody after the first 3. They've got some kick in them, Zim. Absolutely crazy.
The match keeps giving. You have a big play like that from Cygnus Novelty, and they follow it up with another banger of their own. We're going blow for blow right now. 2 heavyweights on the firing range S&D right here, and so far so good. Now we're gonna get into the couple rounds on this in the half where you're now in the bonus. If you are the side of Cygnus, you hit that 2 target for your offensive side. You've got 3. You just want to see if you can walk away with 4, and then you go into that big power side. You get the defense on the second half. That looks really good for Cygnus Novelty. But the first blood there for the side of Infinix is going to do the work. Who's going to get a kill, and oh my god, all of the trades are going to come through. Hori is going to get Sizu. Sizu kills Kings. KV gets taken out as well, and it's still a 2 versus 3 position. Dix now has an opportunity with his teammate to catch this player in the jungle. Meow has been taking this flank every single round. They know that he's there, and Kane has gotten the better of him in this position. So now we'll have to pay attention to Meow and see if his patience can lead him to get another kill here. So far, so good. He's letting it develop into his line of sight. But here now comes Meow's gonna get caught up on the flank, and Kane is like 2-0 on this flank now matchup, and that's a really, really, really important one here. Gives you the space. You've got the numbers now, and the site is in your grasp. Oria is gonna take away the wrap out of the flank, so they have to plant the bomb or play through the attacker spawn, or I'm sorry, the defender spawn. Nice line of sight for Billionaire onto the side. He's going to see Dix, but not going to be able to see any scope of his body here. Maybe his foot, if he can just catch it, but that won't kill. Dix will get the bomb down and get away. So now Kane in the corner, and here's a 2v2.
Here it comes. 35 seconds off the corner clock. Billionaire making the rotation. Kane and Dix shutting it down. Clean setup. The post plant, absolutely immaculate. And at some point, you got to make that call. Like, you've got to know that someone made the rotation out of the bomb site to right. If those comms were not clearly indicated by the player who was over Meow, or not Meow, I'm sorry, but whoever was overlooking that bomb being planted, that was a miss. Left Billionaire up the creek without a paddle. 4-1 now. Last round on the attack here for the side of Cygnus Novelty. And certainly they have the staking claim to their name. They are certainly up there here in Search or Destroy. These first 6 rounds have been a nightmare for Infinix. A little bit of a slow round now as we change pace up. Last round they got caught a little outstanding, but the 2v4 still panned out. Coup! My god. Billionaire gets dropped. Oria also. They follow suit. And this A lane suddenly very, very wide open. Let's see if Kings can chop anybody down before they make the rotation. No, he cannot. My god. They are dusting pro players right now. KV able to find one in return. But that bomb is certainly going down, and Kane is going to shut them down. God. Meow now going to have to purr herself away through a 1v4 scenario.
Hey, maybe we're tripping. Maybe this is the kind of like Cygnus rank squad that they just queue up rank only. They dominate. They got the heartbeat sensors. They're doing all the work. No heartbeat sensors here in this rule set, but hey, they're putting the pain onto Infinix. And Meowper's got to have to make another play here to try to convert the round. 5 offensive rounds, Verdict, for the side of Cygnus Novelty, and now they have the power of the defense.
Okay, power to defense, flip sides. Man, if you're on the side of Infinix, you got to be in absolute shambles right now. If you're not crying, you're certainly at some point like begging that something changes here and to flip the sides for yourselves. Obviously, the defense not panning out very well. Two players stacking the A site line of Erica. Drop Kiyu actually able to find one before they go. Still one player in the trailer. Can he go big? It's a massive one. There he is. Bombs planted. Kings shuts him down finally. Sizu. Now the only other player here in the vicinity on the wrap. It's a deep one. It's Kane. Still plenty of time to make this play happen, though.
Kane's been winning these ISO gunfights on the backside, and luckily for Kane right now, nobody's even looking at him. He's got a two-piece just waiting to happen. Finally, Billionaire spots it. You're going to have to make the turn here. Aurea, oh my god, you're just going to have to get that kill in time, and luckily they're able to put the shots on. But Sizu now, 1v2, you don't have any time. You got to hit the bullseye now. One player in the trailer. You only have 5 seconds left to potentially make this work. You're going to have to get the kill with the shorty, but it's not going to happen. And the offensive side on firing range for both teams has been very, very giving. A strong opening wave there for Infinix leads them to get first blood, to get the plant down, and both teams are struggling to recover these post-plant positions. They're going to go right back to it. Another strong A site.
Yeah, we'll see. If it's not broke, don't break it, right? You got to fix it. Oh, boy, my emulator just went down. The good thing is I've got a backup here in the iPad, so we're going to see if we can get something rolling until we get this one back in full effect now, as that one did crash. I did start before we jumped into it. Payoff round here, as I'm going to have to cover this up. There we go. Until it does come back up. We do have 1 or 2 players left standing in Meowper and Billion, but both of them are eating bullets. It's Dix on the flank. Only from behind, they are shut down. And just like that, we've got... Oh, man, I thought I... Did I not hide the emulator? There we go.
We love prepared casters.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, the emulator's so unreliable. Game loops, boo.
Yeah.
It crashes. We got the iPad. It's all good. You don't miss any seconds of the action. We will take over and we look at it right now. Infinix, they've got a B push on the way. Kane now in the corner with the Holger. Can he get spot out? Sai's going to come through. Kane will take all of that. Oh my god. Almost an opportunity for more, but Erica's got the flank now. And oh my god, don't do it to him. Now Sizu's got an opportunity. Sees the scalp of Meowper. The flank has been taken away by Dix on the backside. 2 of the top performers here for the side of Cygnus Novelty. This is going to win a big gunfight on isolation. Now the final player is Meowper. He's got that bomb. He's got that kilo in the hand. Big gunfight. Oh my lord, off of the heady. And that's going to be it. And hey, that first series, we said, hey, we really, really wanted this to be a game 3. We wanted to see that control. Then we get to look at this one, and you probably looking at it at the start didn't think that this one would go to a game 3 when you see players like KV, you see players like Billionaire, players like Kings on the map. But they get dominated on this S&D, and now we're going into a takeoff where, quite honestly, anybody can win. It wasn't even like they got smashed on the hard point either, so they've got that defense. We could be on massive, massive, massive upset alert early in the tournament, Verdict.
Oh my goodness, I'm in shambles, chat. Hold on. There it goes. My emulator is in absolute despair. I'm going to restart everything. Wouldn't even get a chance to take a look at it, but I will read it out to you. Actually, I do have it up on my iPad, so I'm going to have that pulled up too while we wait. We'll take a look at the post-action report before it got rudely interrupted by what was emulator just going to absolute shambles. We'll see it now as Meowper top fragging for the left-hand side of your screen. That is Infinix. They go home in a bitter, bitter 7-2 victory. No, that's a loss for them. It's a victory for Cygnus Novelty, right, who Dix pulled out some of the biggest plays and some of the massive clutches we've seen in a 10-kill despair here on this one as well. But Kiyu, who I didn't catch a few shots from, the ones I did were crispy. Those snipes are absolutely lethal.
Bullseyes. Yep. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm here.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to flip everything.
Oh, we're good. But yeah, like that player, I mean, she's putting the work on. Q, who was able to get a whole bunch of these kills, and they were solid. They weren't even like kind of gimmies. They were tough shots, and she was hitting them. And we're ready, Backer. If we want to go into this control takeoff, I just want to talk about this real quick. Control takeoff in general is difficult to win as a pro team. Like, it's hard to win offense when you're coordinated. Granted, of course, maybe you play teams that are also coordinated, but with a full-on pickup squad, and this not necessarily being a ranked game mode, this is entirely a pro game mode Control. I wouldn't be surprised to see some big struggling across the board for players on both teams. Now we're going to have an opportunity now to see who is going to come out on top. And like we said, just the rosters, the diff on the rosters. We got pro players. I mean, I think there's 2 pro players on this King squad. I don't know how this got. I don't know how this came through. I'm pretty sure KV's played in the league before. At some point as like a substitute, but KV's a superstar. Now we've got offense here. Defense for the side of Cygnus Novelty. We'll have to take a look at that first wave. That spawn trap on that offensive double side for takeoff is absolutely brutal. So if they can get the positionings right, if they can get the first wave to go, this could be a long game for the side of Infinix.
Well, here we go. We are off to the races. Game number 3, make or break here. Again, as we mentioned earlier, this is not a double elimination bracket. This is one and done. And on the defense, off the bat, we've got, again, as you mentioned it,
Q.
Novelty coming through. 2 coming through for Q, who actually gets traded out, but damage is done. This B hit is soiled, and the players left in stadium site, they are little disruptive. Let's see if they can make it out alive.
Q, she's going to stop 2 dead in their tracks, and that's what that dome push has to be like. If you're going to put your entire team into dome, the problem is if you get stifled, you get stuck in that position, and then getting out through the ticket, getting out through the backside gets very difficult because you completely give up that blue position. You get choked in, you lose all power all over the place on the map, and the time is still ticking down. We just started the round, and we're already down into the 30-second mark. And if they don't start to stop the clock immediately, we're going to have some trouble. It looks like right now, Billionaire, I don't know if he's AFK or if he's just like sitting in some weird position watching the flank, but if that's an AFK, that's really, really bad for Infinix. And the kills are going for the side of Cygnus Novelty. 2-piece there for Meow Pure, but no time is being stopped here for Cygnus, I'm sorry, for Infinix. The clock keeps ticking, the time is even, or rather the kills are even, and this is a tough position to be in right now. KV finally gets through the B. Oria's got an opportunity now to get a kill on the backside. That's an ever important one.
Oh,
and yeah, it does look like Billionaire is AFK.
Yeah, there we go. Finally reconnects back in. Not sure what's going on. 0 kills on board. Hasn't died a lot, which is a great thing. As a matter of fact, hasn't died at all. So, nonetheless, you need all hands on deck, especially here for these attack zone pushes right there as he gets a little bit feisty with it. Not enough to get the clock stopped, though, and that's the most important thing here. Again, the motive of the motive of this game mode is you've got to capture both objectives within the minute and 30 time frame, or kill your opponent within that time frame 30 times. Ultimately, you're not doing either of those, except for maybe the killing part, but you don't have enough time to spare. Billionaire, team shots there with Oria. They've got progress here on B. Team shots there. They can live off trades as long as one player is on this objective. Let's see if they can close it out. Oh my.
They're going to win off kills. Yeah, it's going to be kills. Kane is now in the bottom ATM, and it's just not going to go through the capture as well, but 1v8, that's a big ask for anybody. Meowper is going to get that. They're going to win that round largely 4v5. Billionaire didn't come up into the round until a good portion of the time, and the kills were gone. But good on Infinix. They're going to win that round. Offensively, that's the godsend for takeoff. And now for Cygnus Novelty, that's pain all over the place. You had great positions the entire round. Great wave control the entire round, up until the very end where they got through that dome. And things kind of fell apart. Now you're going to have to trade an offensive round of your own, which is another incredible mountain to climb. Difference in the opener here for both teams. Isolation here for Kings on the outside. He's going to take one with him. Caesar's going to find another one, but now we're going to have to see clock being stopped. There's a big 3-wave now for the side of Cygnus Novelty. Can we get a 4th? Yes, but we've got to stop the clock right now. Kane's got to get onto the point, or somebody's got to get onto B. And Caesar's now in a nice position here. She can get a couple kills onto KV. That's going to get 1. And she's looking now. She's noticed that Kings is on the prowl, but she's got Claw in her pocket if she wants to use it in this position. She's got an incredible opportunity now to just be super oppressive. Can you find a kill onto Billionaire? Right now, Caesar's in an incredible position, and the Claw's going to come out. The clock is stopped now. Kings is in the secret area. He's going to get taken out, and the Claw is in the greatest spot right now to look over the map. You've got the spawn not too far away, and Kings is going to get gate kept. Now it's going to be Billionaire. You've got the Claw still. Excellent position near power for Sizu. She's working on a pred, and she'll get caught by the Annihilator. Super important kill.
Super important kill indeed. Now Kings not missing like we saw in game number 1. This is absolute chaos. He knows how much these shots mean, as that Search and Destroy was a bit of a disgusting and disturbing one for him to bear down now as this one. Still a little bit of a slave fest. Infinix going absolutely crazy. Kings is leading the pack with 15. Not much you can do if you're the left-hand side of the screen. That is Cygnus Novelty. Might be able to take one home, but certainly you've got to win this one in order to continue on in this community fair event. 14 seconds left to go. You don't have very much lives. Billionaire making you pay the price for making the transition through. And surely, just like that, with a stroke of a few shots, this round said and done. 7 seconds left. Only a hope and a dream to keep this one alive. Oh, man, not even a hope and a dream.
No, not at all. There's 3 kills left for the side of Cygnus Novelty. The Pred comes through. Could have saved that for the next round, to be honest. Or maybe you just rub the pain in a little bit, make sure that you're flexing on them. Only 1 now, and again, that's a tall task for anybody. But you can clearly see takeoff, control. It's the time control. It's hey, we have 30 lives, but if we're not managing the clock very well, we get to a point where even though we have these 30 lives, it becomes a scramble. And when it becomes a scramble, your lives start to get inefficient. They start to get brainless. They start to just kind of go into that autopilot. Then you lose more lives when you get into that position. So takeoff control, it's all about managing that clock right now. Dix is in the bottom of the yellow. Had a kill there, but wasn't going to be able to get traded. We're still on the defense, so anybody can win this round. King's going to get caught here. Maybe an early spawn trap opportunity for the side of Cygnus Novelty. Full team is going to go into the dome here. We saw this not too long ago where Infinix was able to convert this position. They're going to bang it out through the ticket now. Before they were able to get onto the B side, but the opening kills is really, really good for Infinix. They're getting the spawn traps as well, and the clock is stopped. So now the factor of the lives is good because they've got the time to work with.
Oh, yeah, they do indeed. Now they just got to rely on the gunnies in order to do so. They came down to the wire last time, but they got the job done nonetheless. Here on the A site, they've gotten 2 ticks of progress solidified. Almost 2. Aurea absolutely putting shots in, but Kings comes through with the yoink. Shots being felt across. Ticks progress coming through. Only 1 more tick needed, but it's going to get shut down. It's a last-ditch effort here as this defense finally starting to show up. Looking for that spawn trap yet again. Well, Dix might be able to bear into a billionaire. There's the trade, but it's the vortex for the gunny. I'll take the gunny 9 times out of 10 on that one. And certainly, he trades his life with a little bit of pride. Certainly, big spots being left up for Aurea to pick up. Able to find some progress there onto the point, but the lives down by 3. The defense got to stand strong and got to keep these players off the objective. KV says, look, you're not going to do either of those. We got the A-cap. I'm killing you. We're gunning. We're beaming. We're shutting you down this one. 7 lives remaining. And Team Infinix might have done it here early in a 3-0 fashion.
I mean, they've got time, they've got lives, they're running out of everything right now. The claw's not enough, and there goes the claw for KV. So many Predator missiles to boot for the side of Infinix. It's only 2 more players, but you do have a claw, so maybe you can put some work on. But again, 1 versus 8 every single round. It's coming down to those 1v8s, and it's just too much to ask of anybody at all.
Yeah, I think this is where the difference is.
I was wrong.
Okay.
That KV is not a pro player. He has never played in a Mobile Mayhem, so he is you know what I'm saying? A good amateur pickup for this one.
Oh, he's a great amateur. He played in Dream Team, and he was slaying pro players like it was nothing. Right? There are times when you see just like spurts of greatness. You've even mentioned it earlier. You have an eye for talent. You already know what you're talking about. If he drops the iPad, he drops the tablet and jumps onto a phone, we might see a decent competitive player. Well, I mean, some people make the choice, some people don't. Some people make the leap, you know, and then some people just remain to do the things that they do. Right there, we would love to see a player like Gabe come through in the league, in the main scene, and make their claim nonetheless here in Bobby's Community Fair. They have reigned supreme. Game number 3, not even close, chat. It was a bloody beatdown. The boys and gals over at Infinix Gaming, they are here to play as they are booking their ticket literally to the next day, which they will play next Saturday as the winners move on. Losers, they're out the door. Adios and via, never again to be seen here for the Community Fair. And gotta say, it was a hell of a run there for Cygnus. It was a close hardpoint, well fought. We get in the search of Troy. You blow the brakes off of the boys and gals over at Infinix. Then that control. This is where this game mode's kind of get out of hand. This is not domination, chat. This is not rigged. Control is an objective-based gameplay. Gotta live to see the rounds through. cannot afford to die 30 times. Both times on the defending side. Not happening. Oh, all 3 rounds, actually.
Yeah, that was the most impressive thing for me, is that they were able to win that S&D in the fashion that they were winning it. It was not close for a lot of that time there, and they were able to win it, go into the control, and still fall short. I mean, we did expect that squad to do very well in respawn, but you know, is what it is. They're gonna go. Thank you guys for playing. And Infinix is gonna make it on to round 2. We'll see them next time, I believe tomorrow. But we're now moving on into the next matchup, and it is going to be, if I do not recall correctly, let me see where that is posted. I got scroll.
There we go. It is Pella Nets versus Rancheritos. We've got the Rancheritos. Yeah, there we go. Man, they should have just been like, what? I mean, like, come on now. They could have been like the Banditos, right, or something, man. The Rancheritos, like, were they like professional ranchers?
They're professional ranchers, yeah.
Okay, all right. I mean, come on now. We gotta be something. It's a fair, you know. Look, you know what? Before we get out of pocket, we gotta congratulate Celeste and Infinix Gaming. They have made the cut. They've got their tickets for day number 2. They're going to be booked for next Saturday at 7:30 Eastern Time. We won't see them until then. Other teams, we won't see them at all as they are eliminated. This is a single elimination bracket. We're going to give a special shout out to Call of Duty Mobile for coming through and sponsoring this video. Smash that like button, chat. Let's get us to 300, as Bobby mentioned. If we're not already to 300, we should be. We're only 1 away. All it takes is just one little thumb click. Hit it. And then hit it some more if you're not already liked the button, or hit the like button for us. See how many we can get in the span of the next matchup starting. We're gonna hear a word from our sponsors over at Call of Duty Mobile. We're gonna take a short intermission. I need some water after seeing that one. I'm bloody parched myself. We're gonna be right back with some more action, so don't go anywhere, chat. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks. We'll be back with some more community fair action. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, after that one, we are good to go. Our break is done. The action never stops here as Bobby's Community Fair has absolutely delivered. We've already seen one series go the distance, and Control is not your rank game mode, and surely we saw it. It does not look good on the flip side of things. If you don't have any experience on it, I suggest get your gang of friends that you play with on a regular basis, jump into a private lobby with a few of friends that you know, and just duke it out. Get on some of these maps and see where you feel comfortable at. If you ever have any kind of competitive aspirations about it, you won't have any after that one. We are good to go. Look at that. We're gunning for game number 1 of our 3rd series of the night. And surely enough, we should be good to go now as the Pelon gang, as I will call them, or Pelonetes, as well as the Rancheritos. I'm just going to call it the Pelon gang, bro.
The Pelon gang. We got our boy Pelon from 11th here going up against the Rancheritos. We got a Slums Hardpoint, man. Hey, W map sets. Nice variety. Love to see the admins mixing it up and giving us lots of great maps to look at, but unfortunately, Kazuki, we've got an AFK. No, we wanted to see Kazuki balling out on the map. I believe she was the pro player that we were taking a look at for the side of Rancheritos, but Lon's squad is going to get absolutely burned on the opener 4 versus 5. Hate to see that. Quesito's in the blue. Taking a look for some kills right now, but the early time is in favor of Rancheritos.
The Filthy doing absolute wonders there, collecting hill time and some kills to go into the feed. Drop shot, actually going to get a drop shot, but gets dusted on the transition as he takes one to go. Now as the hill is still open up for business. Sad hours here for Zim. He is trying to get something going there, but gets shut down on the transition. We still got a little bit of hard point to scrap for. Is 20 seconds left to go. It's all about the rotation over the new hit marker. Already making the rotation through. Is going to solidify these first few moments of clarity. We'll see how much time he's going to be able to stay back there for the time being. There goes the Preddy. Able to find one and brush one back to blue as well to go along with it. That is a W Preddy, if you ask me.
This was a really nice one. Gives you the rotation as well, very cleanly. And we got Kazuki back in the fold. Love to see that. Now, a strong P2 hold here for the Pelon squad. They're going to have to try to break it. Deep spawn still in favor of Rancheritos. A hit marker on the front. He's going to get one with that switchblade. Ode to Mihawk there from Skade. Shout out for him. He's been balling with the switchblade lately. Love to see that. Love to see the dominance. But for the time being, Rancheritos, they're going to have to get a pinch right here. Quesito, they don't even know that the pinch has come through. A good break. And I'm not going to lie. If I'm Rancheritos, I'm going to give you that spawn. Say, hey, that spawn is okay. We'll take the 30 seconds. We'll take the flip on the blue side potentially at some point and see if we can try to rotate this. I'd be looking at the Filthy to try to drop this spawn because you don't want to be here anymore at this point. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get that flip now. 5, the hit marker. He's going to spawn and rotate. So it's going to be an important gunfight, him and Void. Void's only got 1. Hit marker's got 11. Boom. He's going to make that 12 right now. You've got Flash on the backside. That's going to be the Holger. He's going to look to make the deep rotation, and he's going to beat him. But 3 more Rancheritos players right behind him. He's got to fight for his life, but they're going to find him. And so far, I didn't even look at the scoreboard. It's 78-17 Verdict.
It's not close. P3 looking like it might not get any better. Big time hills going to be open up for business in a moment. The Filthy has been filthy on the objective as they've gathered up already half a minute plus. Now is the hill going to be popped open for business. Some more hill time to go along with it. Hit marker. Not trying to catch any more hill markers out of it. Boy, from the backside, able to shut down the player with the claw. The break looks like it's going to stick. With 40 seconds left to go. It is the Rancheritos on the outskirts trying to get the break.
Big Sparrow coming in. Double operator investment. Actually, the triple operator investment because they also did use the claw there. But the Sparrow goes down. Another Annihilator here now for the Filthy. And he's got a couple kills to go. He's going to get caught in the back there. Super unfortunate. But hit marker will get traded as well. Sadness on the backside. He's got a purifier, so we'll see if that transition can come. But I'm loving the Rancheritos rotation to the middle part of the map. You're going to get that brick spawn. That brick spawn is going to help you very nicely get into this next hill. You don't want to be spawning blue when you're going into a garage. You got that fountain spawn, you got that brick spawn, and you got that blue spawn. That blue spawn by far is the worst one, so we love that bricks. And we'll love to see who wants to get onto the point first. A little bit of utility is going to go their way, but Bellona's in the squad. He's going to have to get a couple gunfights here, and he's got his signature gun, the Holger. This guy's been using the Holger since this thing came out relentlessly, and he has been one of the best in the world. Vortex to come through. Numbers now for Rancheritos, and they're going to get this break.
Yeah, the RD Surely enough, you only have to knock out of the few time mechanics that's open for business. Surely it's a lockdown for the time being. No, it's going to be a back down. Kazuki realizes that the Rancheritos are in a little bit of a pinch. And there goes the backside approach through the front as well now. There's 27 seconds left to go. Plenty of time here for a little bit of makeup gang here for the side of Palone's crew. They have not been very good here in this one, but they are certainly making up for it on the back end. Those first two hills were doozies. Break comes through as the three stacked in. Rancheritos are here to play, and they are locking it down yet again. 10 seconds left. They have got a 50-point lead rolling into the reset as P1's going to be open up for business. Score is going to be a little bit 120 plus and just shy of 70 at 68 on the left-hand side of the screen. Rancheritos, by far, putting up their money where their mouth is.
This structure so far, though, for the Balone squad is pretty good. You're going to have priority now in the P1 time because you're anchoring that blue side. That's the primary spawn that you're going to want to block for the other team. When you have that control of that blue and you have that control of that tree, you're going to push that spawn over to the garage, and everything's going to be really nicely set up for you to rotate to P2 and get back into the game. But as we say that, the Rancheritos are going to get a lucky spawn on the backside. It's going to break, and now you snap your fingers. The position has changed. Now Rancheritos are in the lead. But again, the position might change again as Drop Shock is in the back. He's going to have a really nice spawn, but he's going to have to get picked up, and that's going to be sadness. And again, as you snap your fingers, the position changes again. Now Flash is going to get a bonus spawn in the back, and he's going to have an opportunity to beat them to that deep position. And as long as he stays alive and a couple kills go in favor for the Pelon squad, we could see them potentially snag this spawn here. He's just got to stay alive for 10 more seconds. It's 5 and 1. Hit marker NKC2. Now there's 7 more seconds. You have to kill Flash. If you don't kill Flash, the spawn may change. And they're going to invest the Predator missile for this, but the Pred doesn't spawn correctly. Flash is just fighting for his life. Now the system has changed, and he can potentially give his teammates the spawn, and it's going to happen now for the moment. He's blocking that deep spawn. The bricks is coming through, and the kills are coming through, but Flash has stayed alive just long enough to give his team that deep spawn. Such a good play from Flash on that bonus spawn on that P1, and now it's all about the Pelon squad.
Oh my, everything that you worked for out the window. Look at it. Kills coming through. It is a Rancheritos. They're going to get it, man. You might have had back spawns for the longest, but surely enough, you're not able to even put a foot on the hill. Not even a contest. They are down by 100 plus and not going to be able to recoup any of their losses on this one. P2 locked down yet again. Quesito coming through with the EMP system to go along with it. This is a lockdown. Palone, you might be good with the Holger, but so is K. Surely enough, kiss this one goodbye. Head for the hills. P3 bound, you can see the early rotation licking their wounds along the way. This one certainly looking like might be out of arm's reach here. Arm's reach, man. It's certainly out of anyone's hands reach on this one, with the exception of the Rancheritos, who have kept this one nice and tightly in their lead.
Verdict, I can't predict any of these games. I look at the roster and I'm like, oh,
yeah, we know nothing,
he's
bro.
A player, and they're losing 80 to 220
and he's getting scrapped, bro. I mean, he's barely positive, and he's got 20 seconds of hill time. He is in the blender right now. He is blended. Ooh. It's not good.
It's not good at all right now. The hold is now, for the time being, a nice wave there for the Pelon squad. A Predator missile comes through. You're going to have to get big value, if not kills. Important comms here. Flash has to get a kill on the backside, but that's going to be the Annihilator. The spawn has been compromised. The Annihilator's looking through the clean lane. And you have another opportunity here. Flash is going to have to try his best to try to get the spawn back. There's still 20 seconds. He's going to recover it. The Filthy, he's got an opportunity here to try to break the hill by himself. It doesn't work, but good cushion there, good recovery for the Pelon squad. Now you're going to have to do the same thing on the garage. The hill is rotating, but the position for Rancheritos is supreme. That's 3 kills, that's 4 kills. Clean spawns, you're going to have that brick side anchored. It's going to be a tough task now for the Pelon squad.
Oh man, tough is one word. Almost impossible is another. Let's see if Flash can do the impossible now, as he does find the first entry, waiting for the cavalry to come through. Nobody is here quite yet. Pelon and gang going to be wiped out completely, and Flash is on an island by himself. Now as the cavalry does spawn back in, they've made the brick side rotation. No, it's the zombie, not the zombie, but the God, the graveyard. God, grave rotation. Surely enough, the break does come through, but it's 236 to 136. This one's still very much so within closing distance of shutting down here in this P4 rotation mechanic shop. Going to be alive for the time being. With the kills on the outskirts, you've got Pelon in prime position to cut down anybody from the backside, and then Void on the front side with this Purifier. Can they stay alive, Zim? 15 seconds left here. Not going to be able to close it out on this
You
B4
gotta go.
rotation, but you've got to make this rotation anew and be flawless moving forward.
You gotta go. Like, it's not good enough for you to sit here. What is the Pelon squad doing? You're just gonna give full control over to the side of Rancheritos, and you had 13, 20 seconds of bonus time to try to flip that spawn, and you just don't get it. But Void's gonna get the spawn on the back. This is gonna be a cheeky one. Can he make the play? This is gonna be the key. We're gonna have to get that blue. We're gonna have to knock these guys off of the P1, but Void has to go big. He's gonna get the kill now. 2 more kills in front of you. It's gonna be Bricks. Can you get the 2-piece? He's gonna do the work, and the Vortex is gonna come through. Spawn hasn't flipped just yet, but we're still getting blue spawns for the side of the Pelon squad. This is exactly what you're looking for. A couple more kills might flip the position, and if the flip comes through, we can see a P2 rotation for the Pelon squad, but it's not over yet. You gotta fight for 30 more seconds.
All right, here we go. 30 seconds on, hit is in. 6 seconds needed to close it out. You can't think about new when you got old time. That it could very well end on. Claws popped out, drop shock. Going big, Kazuki, the team captain, shut down.
Huge.
Another one, Sadness, shut down. 12 seconds remaining. Not enough here for the boys over to make the comeback, but it is enough to extend the breach over, but you got to be flawless. Can't afford to give up 2 points even. Scraps is not viable. Jock there to contest. Just needs to stay alive. Can't do it. Can't do it. That's game. No rotation. No comeback. This one is nightmare season in Rancheritos. Hold on to their big 100-plus point lead. Don't necessarily end it with a 100-plus point lead, but a win is a win regardless. You stopped Pelon and his gang of absolutely devastating wolves. Certainly enough. The job is done. 1-0 lead. Rancheritos taking the bag here in the Hardpoint.
I mean, not like the position would have kind of been good for them anyway, because I believe, if I remember, just the last frame of that before the game was lost, Rancheritos did start to have that P2. They had that deep player there working on the streets. So it might have still gone a little bit, might have not, but we'll never know. Rancheritos are going to get it done on the Slums Hardpoint. And that's a surprising one. The Pelon squad down like 200 to 80, something like that. Fought back in the end valiantly, but wasn't good enough. You got to turn it on in the end. You know what? I'm looking at Twitter. I just get tagged and you get.
Did I get beamed again? Am I getting?
No, not you. This time I caught a stray in the head.
Oh wow, man! Sylvia feeling spicy tonight, bro. What is this? I mean, I was found on this road dead, bro. I'm not even a Ford, man, and I am literally just toasted after watching that one, and then watching what Sylvia posted on Twitter. You ought to be ashamed. Come on now.
No, you know what?
You called me with the absolute worst picture. I look silly, bro. I look like I'm like out of it. I'm looking delusional. I don't look like a ringmaster. Like, hello, well, hello, San Diego. I don't look like Ron Burgundy. You know, with his face, he's I don't know if that's quite the. You know, I just look like I was in mid conversation. And she just like and caught me. Don't freeze frame that one either. God, someone on Twitter is gonna get me for that one. But
who's the? If Gil was casting, I would have been so disappointed if Sylvia didn't hit Gil with the. Who was the? You know, Fairly Odd Parents. Who's the fairy? Like the muscular, like Latin one with the ponytail that loves Wanda. What's his name?
I don't know, but he does not look like anything other than Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom's love child.
Okay, that's true, but I'm talking about. What's his name? Look this up.
Look it up.
His name is. Fairy. Fairly Odd Parents.
Timmy's
fairies.
Latin fairy.
The one that loves Wanda. The one that like.
Oh God, I can't remember. He wears the white shirt. He's wearing the white shirt, right? Yes. I know. Yes. Yeah, and he's a little muscular. Yes. Yeah.
That's Gil.
Ooh, that's
my boy Gil.
Okay, all right.
What's his name, man? Oh, I'm confused now.
Someone in chat, please plug us. Let us know if you are familiar with the Fairly Odd Parents. We need to know. Juanísimo, yes!
Juanísimo, magnifico.
Why is it a combination of Cosmo and Wanda, though? Like, it's literally... like, what are they doing there? What is that? Oh,
Sylvia,
man.
post that one. That's Gil. The Gil and the side-by-side with Juanísimo. That'd be fun. Hey, we got the S&D now on Summit. Wasn't even paying attention. Backer took us into the game. Shout out the admins right now making these games go by really, really quickly. Now, we got the Rancheritos on defense and the Pelon squad. It's an uphill battle. You lose the Slums Hardpoint. You also don't have the side preference on the S&D as well. Being spread for both teams. slow opener for the side of the Balloon squad, and Balloon's gonna get taken down for first blood.
There we go. Rancheritos on the prowl yet again. Yeah, I forgot to change the name. Sorry, chat. You guys are just gonna have to, you know, use your imagination for the time being. Right now, we don't need to use your imagination for Void. He's got the R9, and it is thumping. Surely enough, not gonna be able to find anything. But Felty and Exem now left alive in a 2v4 quickly. This one is turned on its head. Rancheritos down in the pit. Oh, there it is. Oh, flash! Dumpstered. Shut down. Void almost sold the bag right there, bro. How do you... okay.
Almost isn't good enough there. Defilty, he will not catch that. The Defilty's running agile on the sniper rifle. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But,
I mean, hey, if we're running it in this map, you're not holding lanes for too long, right?
Right, and like on Summit of all maps to pull out the sniper rifle. We've seen snipers on Summit before, kind of how.
Yeah, but not
We've seen a lot in
absolutely.
Garena. We've seen in Garena. Jesus snipes on this map. I don't know to any success, but he does his thing a little bit. So Defilty now looking for a kill here on the backside. Void maybe had an opportunity there to spot him. That's actually going to be the sniper matchup for Hitmarker and Defilty. But I like this. Only one sniper for the side of the Bellone squad, as Bellone is sitting over top. He's got that top rail position. And no first blood has been found yet. Maybe we'll see a jump over to the tower. Kazuki's on the other side of it. He surely spots Kazuki. Oh no, you stopped shooting! The CBR doesn't do the damage there in Exem. Where you thought you would have had the first blood, Exem's going to pick it up now. And Kazuki's going to escape with her life. Take a look at Exem, finding the hole on the snow side. And while the other side of the map stays strong with that stale position, Defilty hits a crazy shot. I mean, they've got to accelerate now, because the longer you go without getting kills, Exem is going to surely punish your flank. And that's exactly what's happening. The heat is turning up on the other side now. They get through to the B site, but the bomb is down. You don't have the bomb in your hand. It's in the middle of the map. They're going to push through green, and that's going to run right into the hit marker. I think he heard him in the back there. I don't know, but now it's Bellone 1v3. He's on the silo. But it's a tall task. You've got 30 seconds, got to factor in 5 seconds to plant the bomb, and you're surely at least like 8 seconds, maybe like 10 seconds away from the bomb and a plant.
Did Hitmarker hear that shot? Sure. No, he didn't. Bellone. I mean, he fired one. I was like, trigger display has been perfect. There's no time. 15 seconds left to go. Right here, if you're Exem, you do not engage. Certainly. Well, actually, you can afford to. Kazuki's like, you know, I'm back here. If anything goes south, surely enough. You live by the gunny. You don't die this time around, but you die by it whenever things do go south, certainly enough. An answer back there for the defending site, Bellone. You're the pro player. You've got to understand the real estate that you had to cover in order to get to that bomb, and knew that that time frame was not looking good. Got to put up a little bit better of a fight, a little bit more of an understanding. Nade shots do go out. And a bounce back there for the defending side after selling round number 1. Let's see the bounce back hit marker. He's got prime time position. Look at this. He's got an R9 and a dream. Doof. Oh, man. The shots that'll make you hop. It's the R9. It's the hopper. Gets hopped on himself as the top ropes drop down. It's Exem. Left in a 2v. No, it's not. It's Kazuki. Now in a 1v4. Things have taken a turn for the very, very lowest. And now a bomb plant going down. Certainly not going to be the best case scenario. Already being sipped out. Kazuki gets one. That's Bellone. This gang is right there to pick up the pieces, though.
Good round, I like it. And another deep flank. It looks like so far, defensively speaking, they've been able to navigate through that snow. It hasn't been super impactful yet, because the Bellone squad is kind of upping the ante on the front side. But fairly one of these rounds, perhaps the defense kind of strengthens itself a little bit. And Exem has another clean angle on the backside. This time it's going to be Jacques. He's going to maybe get onto the rock. He knows that some kind of flank business has been happening, but here it goes. Exem is going to take this flank, and this time Jacques is there in position to find it. Can Exem win the ISO gunfight? It's going to be Jacques this time. Now your flank is safe. You can get away from it. And the heat has been turned up on the B side.
Oh, Defilty. Look at that.
Wow, he's got a flank of his own, and the bomb is down.
Oh, I mean, that's not a flank. He's in the midway, bro. He is making absolute chaos happen, but he gets shut down. The flick there, he almost dumpstered a flash up top. Defilty. An absolute maniac. Switchblade in hand, certainly. We'll see him next round, though. Kazuki and Quesito. Quesito was your top frag from last round. Not
Yes, sir.
putting the money where their mouth is this one. As they are sitting on a crummy little donut. Not going to find one. This one is Jock going to be able to find a way to find the shots there to connect. And it's all on Kazuki. 1v3. Bomb has been made over towards the B side. You got a post plant set up. Everyone's just got it stacked up. Void's going to get taken down. Damage is done, though. Bomb is dropped. Kazuki, your team captain. Let me hear you sound off.
Plenty of time here for Kazuki to work. Cook the nade, throw it up top. There's somebody up there. Can the nade get the kill? No, it cannot. But Kazuki's on the prowl on the bottom. You know there's one top. You're going to slide, hit the corner. A lot of footsteps, a lot of noise being made, but Flash, he knows. Oh my god, the gunfight! It's going to happen!
Oh!
Oh my god, Kazuki! Come across! The captain's going to pick up the bomb? The mid lane gunfight, she just doesn't know where it is. Fake the bomb site. But Jacques is not going to bait. Fall for this bait now. He knows. And we love it. Oh my god, Kazuki spit on him for the one time. No, it's not going to happen. But Kazuki, that turn on was something different. Love to see it. But Jacques playing the position intelligently.
Yo, when you're hopping from out in the open straight to cover and you're beaming people like that, that is the most aesthetically pleasing sight I could see. As someone who sees it on a regular basis, you don't get to highlight it from an aspect like that. It was just so beautifully played. At once, I thought Kazuki was dead just like that. And surely enough, behind the head glitch, you remain successfully. Round though, not success. Flash opens up with the first. And it's Defelty, your top frag for this one. Well, it's tied 3 ways between Kazuki and Exem. Drop shot going to be able to find another one. This one. The Hardpoint looked like it was a little bit of a blowout at first. It's rolled back in. I don't know if we're going to get this same kind of performance here in the Surge. I think this one might be too overwhelming here for the boys over at the boys and gang over at Pella and crew. Oh man.
I mean, they're fighting these flanks really nicely. So far, so good. It's going to be Exem. He's got one. He's going to hit the drop down. Not going to happen, but hit marker now with the doof. He's got that in his pocket. Hit marker going to try to find something with the deagle. Just doesn't work out there for that moment. And my emulator crashed. Boom. Let's go, bro.
Well, not much here. See, midway shot. Oh my god. I don't know how much range that was. It had to have been 10 plus in meters. Deagle shot, not antsy with it. Picks up his 5th, but it is a 4th round awarded to the side of Pellone and gang. It's Pellonetes. Pellone, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this one, man. Pellone's gang is absolutely putting them in the slaughterhouse. And they are grinding them up here as this one. Only one more round on the attack. This is what they're doing on the attack. Can't wait to see it on the defense. Hit is on here. Hit marker already down to the middle side of the map. He's got action on hit marker. Or on Void, rather. Hit marker, though, going to get shut down on Pellone. Holding down the backside. Drop shot. Going to be able to find another. And now it's down to 3. This one. It's not over, Zem. But each and every round on the attacking side that goes in favor of Pellone's gang, certainly not a good sight as we get the flip here next round.
We're still crashed.
Oh, still crashed. My God. Casito's not crashed. Holding down the B side's his job, and he got paid dividends. Flashy, though, gets a little too flashy with it, gets shut down. Jacques up top. Another combination that is hot there as Kazuki gets shut down to Filthy. Last player left alive here in a 1v2. Decides to hop up. Oh, my, get out of there. Damage, though, it is minuscule. This bomb plant has, however, not so minuscule. 40 seconds is going to go boom! And this one's going to end, or either you're going to get the timing of a lifetime to get this 1v2 and the defuse. We'll see now. Both players split up on the bottom side of the map. A side hit has panned out successfully so far. Peanut Peterson is back, and Jock might be the first interaction. Let's see if Flash, or I'm sorry, if Filthy peeks the angle. Does not. Jumps for his life and pays for it as well. 5-1. Lead clearly in the hands of Pellone's team.
Finally, a little bit of familiarity. The Pellone squad is putting up these rounds really nicely. And you know what the craziest thing about this is that I've never seen a Summit S&D where you're pretty much handed the flank over and over and over again, but you're still 5-1 in the map advantage, or rather in the round advantage here. This time it's going to be the offensive push here for the side of hit marker. And it's going to be Jacques again in that isolation. It was Exem that was his direct matchup on the defensive side. But now Exem is taking the forward approach. front side is not compromised quite yet, but I love the deep flank. Make sure you're behind absolutely everything, and Chuck's got all of the work directly in front of him now. He's going to have to make the play. He's going to have to protect the noise that he makes on this backside. See if he can reward himself with that position. There's going to be Pellon. Find another one, but Zach is in position to get that kill. Pellon doesn't get it. It's going to follow through, and they still don't know that this player is on this pinch. Now, big spread now. I don't know if I like this. All players in ISO gunfights. Void picks up the bomb on the backside. Bomb is down. And now Defilty versus Shock. Is it going to happen on the top side? Defilty's going to spit on that one. Turn around a little bit onto Pellon, and he's going to get that. And now it's again Kazuki. 1 versus 2 position. You see Pellon up top there. That's going to be the CBR versus CBR action. Pellon's going to win that one and convert another round.
Here we go. Kazuki left all alive on that 1v2. Want the gunny. You got it, homie. Not necessarily faring out their way, though, as the Rancheritos might have taken that hard point, but they have done anything but convince us that they are search and destroy team. As a matter of fact, they have not found but 1 round successful here, as this one could be it. We might be buckling up for another control map, as this one has come down to the bitter end. Zim, oh man, he says to hell with it. I just want to go ahead and rush it. Flash does too, as he does take down 2. And Defilty now holding down the top side of the B. Fort is going to be collapsed on drop shock. Shutting them down. They are dividing and conquering. Hitmarker able to stay alive, able to find one in Jock. Gets tags on another. This man is filthy. Kazuki able to find one as well in the midst of the action. The gunshots up top. Kazuki bit on him. 6-2. Woo! This one not over yet, Zim. Certainly still looking like it might be over with, though.
I mean, now when Kazuki's piecing like that, she almost put a burner on that second player. Actually, she did put a burner on that second player. If it wasn't for her teammates stealing the kill, we'd be looking at her sitting at 7 right now. Love to see that from the team captain, stepping up on the map right now, but we've got to plug the flank. This time it's going to be Filthy. Hit the kill onto drop shock. That's an important one. There goes your first blood, and it's not over yet. Now the chances you win this round have skyrocketed. We love our first bloods. Kazuki now in a position again. Hit marker picks up a kill onto the flash, and now it's a 5 versus 3. That percentage goes up to certainly up into the 90s, but now the smoke comes through. You give the smoke for Void.
Oh,
He's
no!
gonna get off the bomb side. Now Hitmarker's gonna have to get a kill.
Oh!
No! Hitmarker, the smoke ends up being a costly mistake. Not far enough. Now it's just Jacques still. Map advantage, man advantage. Defilty now versus Jacques. He's gonna try to get away, but Defilty's gonna be able to get away around the corner.
Oh, he's the fastest kid alive. Get it!
Zooming. He's got the boxing gloves.
Oh, don't peek! What are you doing?
He's still alive.
Oh my God, he's still. Oh, this kid is thirsty. Look at him. Look at the push. He wants the kill. Still alive, hanging on by the grit of their teeth. We are white knuckling it here in this search and destroy. And baby, it's came down to the wire 2 rounds in a row. Rancheritos not necessarily out of this one. I said, put a bow on it. It's finished. Stick a fork in them. They're done. They continue on here in this one. Summit, beautiful on the attacking side. They've only given up 1 round since the flip. Let's see if they can continue that momentum. Forward swing and strike through the middle of the map. There is Zim trying to chop down anybody. Defilty there for the collection. Drop shock, not on the deep flank. Hitmarker is, though, and he's got Jock in sights. Oh, Gunny, 1. He's done the job, but he's done, and he's gotten away. Pellon now on an island, able to find 1, and he's got to get back there for a little bit of cover. In 1:20 as the bomb's still in the hands of Defilty. This one has spread open wide. Defilty able to find another one just to add to the devastation of the defense. Absolutely in shambles right now. Void needs to stay alive and keep this bomb plant from going down. Not happening.
I mean, they're fighting, Verdict. It's a 3 versus 1 now. They don't want to lose the game here. They don't want to go out like that. They say, hey, man, we're still in contention for this Summit S&D. And they're doing the work right now. They finally figured out, hey, if we watch the snow and we get a first blood, we might be able to win these rounds a little bit easier. And that's what they've been doing on the map so far. 12 for Hitmarker. He's having himself a ball. Kazuki stepping up at points. She's positive. Quesito, have to see a little bit of a step up from you, but it's okay. If you can just stay alive and let that first blood not be on you, it would all be fine. The lone squad is going to be up top.
Oh, hello.
Smash it up there, try to get a couple kills, but Drop Shock is going to get 1. There goes Shock. And now it's a 1 versus 4 position. Quesito, now your worst fragging player on the map, going to have to make a big play to continue this one. What can you do? What do you got in your pocket? And now you're gonna have to swing this corner. It's gonna be a player right now. That's gonna be drop shot. And drop shot, close range, gonna get the job done with the CBR. We like to see that right there. Another win, another map. In the best of 3 series, now we're going 3-2 Control. And an opportunity still for the Pelon squad to breathe life into the series. It's a Control raid, so balanced. We would definitely like to see this one.
Yeah, it's definitely not a takeoff, you know, what we saw
That's
earlier. Even if it was, you know, the one that we saw earlier, it was lopsided. It was disgusting. It was brutal. Infinix Gaming absolutely had their way 3 rounds in a row. I don't think that's the case here on the map that we're about to see, but again, we're going to jump into a game where we will see pro players play, one pro player playing up against, you know, multiple others. I don't know how much, you know, scrim time Kazuki has had on Control, but it is nothing like domination. Chat, let me tell you, you've got to play your life to the fullest. You can't just go dying 30 times and expect persistence to pay off in the end. That's not how it works here in competitive. You got to kill players 30 times before that time expires, or you got to capture both A and B zones. Ultimately, this one came down to capturing a lot early on. Success was running wild and rampant. 5-1 lead rolling into side flip. 12, 10, and 10 for your top frags. Drop shot coming through with a deep flank. Absolutely going crazy, as well as Pelon, the team captain, with 10, and Jacques with 10 as well. Zim, this one not done yet. We're heading to the Control.
I mean, man, in that hard point, Pelon squad got cooked.
Yeah.
It was bad. It was bad in the first half. Now we got an offensive side. Hey, that's the saving grace. You got defense on the raid control. But man, we've seen these spawn traps be brutal. So who knows if these guys don't mess around and actually handle their business on the front side of the first couple waves, could see early captures, and we could see pain for the side of Kazuki, inflicting it onto the Pelon squad here. You know what I want to see? I want to see a pool hit. So everybody and their grandma goes B first. Let's get a pool hit from Kazuki, see if we can cheese that A site.
Okay.
And let's see if we can get the work done. We're ready to get into this map right here. Everybody's ready up, and Backer's going to take us right into the Control raid. We love it. And what's your predictions for this series? Or just the closing map?
Gosh, I hope this one. I hope this one's a little closer than we saw on that takeoff earlier. It was brutal. I'm expecting Pelon to come through with some expertise, but those gunfights have to be absolutely immaculate. Can't afford any kind of mistakes moving on into this early one. Again, it's accurate strat. If you hit that A pool site, you got to bring your gun. You got to get someone set up in that bedroom. Find a little bit of topside clearance, and maybe get somebody in bar 2 to clear off the
There it
goes. We're getting into it.
Yeah.
It's an A-side hit. Ready to rumble. Get your sunscreen ready. This one is about to get spicy.
We got Jacques. He's got the Holger. Get back down immediately. Flashes the smoke. Can't see too much here, but the kills are nice for the side of the Rancheritos right now. Very nice. Hit marker's going to get a kill. Backside protection locked in. Good position now for Kazuki. Pelon's got to swing him. Can she win the gunfight on the front side? Super big gunfight there for Pelon. He's going to kill it and run away. Hit marker on the backside, turn and burn, but the A push gets knocked down. It's okay, because you're going to spawn on the cross map. Just take it B, no problem. The resources go down to the pool. We got the ring side, no issue there. Gonna have to see if we can convert it now through the Zig. Big UL in the middle of the map there. That's going to be the beamer. Void. Important kills there. Now cutoff is happening, blocking that gym side spawn, forcing them to the AC. And we're gonna get another tug of war on the other side there. Boy, making a nice play here, but the balance is just not the way it needs to be for Rancheritos, and they've got to consolidate their wave.
Yeah, there it goes. Exim able to breach out a little bit to get some backside laundry control, but bites off a little more than can shoot. To Filthy, I don't know if you knew it, homie, but you threw something and that car blew up. It was a delayed response, but certainly it was you who threw whatever it was that blew up that yellow Lamborghini. And surely enough, it is not leaving out of the driveway now. Shame on you. That was a beautiful, expensive car. Trades coming through, 12 to 20 in life count. 1 tick of progress, 1:45 on the clock. Got to slow this one down. They want to speed it up. Kitchen side is not their approach you want to go. As Jock and team all over. Pelon's squad looking absolutely beautiful here on this backside approach. Matter of fact, if you take down the Filthy, you got a flawless one. But they have yet to do so. Jock finally able to peel his wig back, and just like that, no progress here on B. No map control. Everything out the door.
Pelon was just too slow. Now Filthy's going to see Pelon up top. Oh, no! He's going to get caught with the stun. Pelon's got the opportunity. He's going to get that turn. It's a 15-3 life advantage for the Pelon squad. Balon was kind of trolling for the vast majority of that round, but he's going to get lucky in the position there. His teammates are getting the kills. So far, so good. This is surely an over round. No way to win this one. Just too steep of a task there. Too many lives to deal with. Too many positions to deal with. Not enough gunny. Not enough skills. Not enough talent to win a 1 versus 14. Nobody on planet Earth can do this. Never seen it done before. That's going to be a first round there for the Balloon Squad. Now, we're going to go on to the second side here. Balloon Squad's going to take their wave to the beat.
Okay. This is slow and steady wins the race, right? You're looking at something more constant. Well, here comes the operators to go along with it. They are putting their pedal to the metal. Purifiers out the play in LA. He gets shut down for 1, but is able to get that one to go. And certainly not a big turnaround for the investment. Surely enough, it is going to be able to open up a little bit of a flood gap here on the B side. So, Ring's compromised, and Rancheritos are all over it in full effect. Throwing bodies at it right now, not necessarily the best case, but hey, stop wherever you can. It's just, I mean, take the kills where you can get them right here. Casito trying to peek any and every angle, not trying to get too aggressive with it. Malone, though, from the top, he's got an eagle's eye and a perch that goes along perfectly with it. As the top side of Ring is locked down. 1 minute and 12, going to be boosted to 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And with lives going in their favor, this is what I'm talking about. The players who have, or the teams who have pro players on it, just seem to have a better coordination for these attacking rounds. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and see how sound these comms are. As that B hit came through quickly, let's see if the team of the Polon gang can shut this one out.
Pushó. Se va para el otro lado, güey. Atrás de ti.
Muerto, güey, muerto.
Está tocado, güey, en bar, güey. Le tiré por la
No le
granada,
piquen, no le piquen, güey, no le... jungla buena, cabrón.
Ya, está muerto. Entren. No, en bar. Queda uno en bar, güey.
Esto bar, güey. Te pushó.
Entren.
Muerto.
Bueno, güey, ya.
Pushen allá, güey. Yo aquí los tengo de... Ya me mataron, güey. Va por baloncesto, güey.
Moli.
Están en el pinche headpiece, güey.
Hay uno adentro de nada, hay uno adentro,
Muerto.
Ahí.
Vino por lado.
Hay uno adentro ahí en...
All right.
Oh, wait, I'm unmuted. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're back. We're back with it now as we see everything starting to unfold here on this A side, and surely enough, this wide open transition, it already sees it. This is definitely one of those extended TDMs at the moment. 40 seconds left to go. 10-5 in the life count. Certainly still doable for the defense, but with that one getting dropped, Claw's going to be invested. Probably not the best case scenario. This one is done.
That's just 2 more lives, but like you said, the pro players just have an advantage in the control mode. Because you just don't get to play this in ranked, you just don't get the familiarity here. Difficulty in the middle, doesn't matter, and Exam's going to get taken care of in the basketball court. That's 2 rounds there for the Balloon Squad, and now going into a defensive side. Tall mountain to climb for the side of the Rancheritos, but we've seen crazier things on a map like this. They're going to go for B this time, see if we can get that first cap. They weren't able to get that B cap last time fairly simply on their last offensive round, but a nade for drop shock is going to come through right there. Casito watching the flank, that's very important, but the EMP is going to stop operators, it's going to stop your trophy systems from defending you. That's going to open up the priority there for the side of the Balloon Squad to pull those things out on their own and continue to bully the position. But as you get deeper and deeper through the driveway and you force that AC spawn, they're just going to run right into Jacques on the backside there. There's nowhere to go. You can't go anywhere without being dealt with, and Jacques going to have a really nice spawn trap opportunity here. Holger to go, but that's going to get cleaned out, and drop shock now forcing the spawn over to the AC. That's going to be a lot of trouble for Pella on the backside. You're going to have to deal with more players than perhaps you're ready for, but a little bit of support there for Jacques is going to go a long way. So far, so good. They're stuck in the base, and they know exactly where they're coming from. Should be a round win for the Balloon Squad.
Yeah, this one, I mean, they are putting the Jets on right now. They have brought the strats here, the pro or not. This is certainly one of the ones that you would see in a environment of such. 23-9. This is a knockout Funnel them over to the train of death. They go over to the A site. Not a very good one here for the Rancheritos. They started hot in the hardpoint, got cold inside of the summit search and destroy. And right now they are freezing to get onto the objective here in raid control. Certainly might be over for them. Might be over. It's definitely over. It's 5 players left to go. It has been a pack of wild, hungry wolves here on the defense. And Pellone gang standing absolutely firm and strong with us. As a matter of fact, big shots coming out. No box of gloves needed here, homie. Hit marker. You can catch this Holger. Pellone is feed you all day. Big 3-0 win. Yet again, we go to a game 3. It is a knockout, lights out performance.
Really good, man. We saw that first hard point. Wasn't expecting it to go that way. Kind of cooked them a little bit, but hey, maybe that's what they needed. They woke up a little bit and they said, hey, man, we should not be losing this way. Put a little bit of work in that search and then flex our muscles there on the control raid. They were able to do that, and they're going to walk away, like you said, 2-1 victory. Another game 3, and we've had great matchups so far. I've really been enjoying this one. Let's go into the last one now. What are the teams that we're playing? Let's see.
Yeah, good luck.
We're going to have...
Yeah, good luck with that one, bro. I ain't doing it, man. We're just gonna say the P team and the Q team.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna.
Yeah,
do
we're
it.
not. I don't know, bro. I mean, these names are. Just...
Admins. I need the drop down or whatever.
Yeah, Corridos Tumbados crew. We're gonna call them CTC.
CTC. Okay.
And we're gonna call the other one
Quetzal Philly.
Yeah.
Esport versus Corridos Tumbados crew. Corridos Tumbados crew.
Oh man, this is it, boys.
Forgive my American, Cuban, Spanglish, not good enough. But hey, we're gonna have some good enough maps. We gotta take off hardpoint. That's gonna be a banger. A lot of variety there. S&D on standoff, so haven't seen anything repeat quite yet. And then a control on summit. So we'll take a look at the names, take a look at the players, see who gets in. See if we can give you guys a final great series to knock away your evening.
There we go. Before we do that, we are going to take a moment to raise a little bit of a concern. Not a concern. We're going to go ahead and praise our sponsors. We're going to hear a word from them as we take a short intermission before we get geared up for our final act of the night, the finale right around the corner. We've got those teams coming up. They're about to square off. It's going to be a best of 3. It's about to be absolute chaos and pandemonium. It's going to be super fun as well. Super's going to be joining us as he's on one of those teams. So don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to hear from Grilla. We shall return after this word. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for our finale of the night. It is match number 4, as we've got QE Sports and we've got CTC coming up right ahead of us. Looking at the rosters that are on board for us in our final journey of the night. It is going to be on CTC, 11 Super, SKL Noisy, Diego, Fiercita, and Cuba for that CTC crew. And then on the QE Sports side of things, your guess is as good as mine. Kato, Mayo, J Error 404, Morer, and J Limon 404. Like I said, your guess is as good as mine. I'm not 100% sure, but stay classy. we'll see how this one's popping off now. As you mentioned the map selections. Well, let's run through those one more time. If those of the missed it at home, if they were grabbing a drink or maybe a pint of their favorite ale.
Yes, sir.
Which
We got a
is
hardpoint
solo.
takeoff.
Yeah.
We got an S&D on standoff. A lot of variety there so far. And then if it gets to a map 3, probably won't. But if it does get to a map 3, Control 7. And I say probably won't. Why? Well, because we've got the owners of 11T, Cuba, and Supers. It's just a kind of casual squad. And then we've got LATAM heavy hitters like UG on the other side of the map. Kind of playing and putting a squad together. So we'll be looking at UG to potentially pop off. But hey, anything can happen on the takeoff hardpoint. Lots of engagements, lots of rotations, lots of 60 hills. Let's see what happens. But for the time being, just kind of looking at these two teams, who is your kind of favorite person on each of these squads?
Oh, I've got to roll with Super. I'm friends with Diego. I had no idea. Maybe,
Shout out
you know.
Super.
Yeah, shout out Super. Huge Super
Shout
guy.
out Super.
Yeah, shout out Super. Huge Super fan. Been a huge Super fan for quite a while now. Just wherever he does, man, I just want to see him succeed in whatever he does. Obviously, 11D has not provided that avenue as of yet. I think this year it should be different, as this team that they've provided certainly could go, better. But, we'll have to see how as it comes now. Stage 1's right around the corner from starting 1 week from now, but Stage 2 and Stage 3 certainly going to be, eventful as well, too. So players starting to load into the lobby. We're getting geared up for it. It is a last call. If you're just now joining in, we have had our bits and fun so far. We'll take a look at the bracket for the time being. Some of the teams that have already made the cut, it's Celeste, it's Infinix Gaming, and it is Pellone Gang, who is our fourth and final one of the night, as we will return tomorrow night to do the same exact thing, but with the lower portion of this bracket. As you can see on your screen, we've got little bots and donut droppers taking off in our first matchup tomorrow night, as well as Seplu. And what is this team's name? I'm trying to get the bracket. It's not very clear on my end. Let me see if I can open it up. It's like Seplu and I don't know. I'm gonna have to open up the bracket itself. It is very small on my screen. I know Chad could probably see it way better than I can, but my eyes are absolutely god-awful. They're horrendous. It's gonna kill me. I can't see it. Can someone plug the assets for me?
Nims!
Hey, Nims. Can you do something for me?
Nice.
Well, there we go. I've got them. No, I don't.
Shout
These
out
are.
Nims.
I don't have the event thing. There we go. That's the drive. That's what I'm looking for. I can read names now that I don't have glasses. Okay, there we go. It's the Skeezas. Oh man, those, I don't know how to say that. I mean, Skeezas, I guess. There we go. And then we got Wrath and Baja Blast. And then wrapping up the night for tomorrow, it's going to be the goated ones. And the turnaround boys 3.0. Oh, no, that's the turn bub. Bro, what? Turn bub boys 3.0.
Good try.
I mean, turn something boys 3.0, whatever they are. They are not 1.0. They're not version 2. They are 3.0. All right.
Oh, we're going. Let's get it.
All right, we good? We got everybody in the lobby. We ready to rock and roll? Oh, baby, let's go.
This is a squad.
This is it. This is the final one. This is a proper one. These guys, hey, they are here to play. And surely enough.
Yeah, this is a squad.
Yeah. Oh, look, they got the QZ and the clan tag. They're ready to rock and roll, baby. Final one starting up right now.
UG's not on this team. Hold up.
Who said UG?
Who's on this team?
Who said anything about UG?
I was looking at the wrong team because I saw UG's team in their team VC, but they're not playing right now. I don't know why they're in VC, but that's yeah. This is a proper squad. Look, they got the names and everything. I'm actually horrified to play against the team at any point in time when all their names are matching. This is the intimidation in the in the lobby. Just like there's such a cool squad right there. Got their names matching everything. Really cool.
All right.
Okay, we got to take off hardpoint. We're ready to go. Backer, send us into the final series of the day. And there we go. We're kicked off. Here it comes. Good side for the side of QZ. Going up against Team Super, the CTC squad. It's going to be a good one.
Okay. This is it. Last hard point of the night, guaranteed, chat. I know we're not Bobby, but I hope we delivered, as this one is coming to an end. We're on board with Super. Man with a plan off the rip. Let's see what he can do as his squad set to take on Q Esports. They are not known, but certainly will be after this one. Nade shots all across the board. QZ already at the feed. J Limon and J Errar open it up. And these boys, they came to play. Look at this, Zim. They are toast in this lobby so far.
And I'm getting told that there is actually no pro player at all on the side of QZ. This is just straight up an amateur squad. So we'll get to actually take a look at them, and let's actually put our caster hat on and actually look at this analytically and see if we can give them some good VOD to look back on. So far, so good. The first wave has been looking strong, and we're getting good ideas from the side of QZ as well. We're missing the top red power position, but so far, so good with the objective time. And it's going pretty well. They're getting good use out of their utility here. Malin in that ticket area with the Krieg is going to look over the yellow. He's going to catch a kill onto that player, Diego. Catch another kill onto Super and maybe get an opportunity to get a 3-piece, but the rotation is in for QZ. You got the proper side. Everything is good to go. Got to deal with this final wave from the bottom side of the ATM here, but you're going to run into it. A couple kills for J Error. He'll get it on. And correct side of the hill is locked down. Now you've got the position you want. You've got the funnel in the doorway and an opportunity to get big time.
Oh, 3-piece Malone. Absolutely letting him have it. And CTC is in shambles off the bat here on this break here in P2. Top side of the staircase, locked down. You got room for days here to make plays. And surely enough, the contest's going to come through. You got one on it. The God side heading? No, it's just Diego. He's on the flip side, and they managed to properly get this flip in CTC. They are not having it. Now we're going to see. 30 seconds left to go. Do you continue to fight here, or do you get the setup for new? And surely there's still plenty of time here at the staircase for Vince to go down. Up the hop up. One drops right in front of Diego. He is here for the plays. And certainly QZ on the back burners of trying to make this P2 a little less of a hindrance, but it is going to be the secret site stay locked down. And so far, I'm digging the plays. The rotation, they got the secret site locked down. This is looking like the, beginning of a good rotation.
There's a good rotation. You got that secret lockdown, just like you said. You're still playing through because you got a couple more kills to worry about before the spawn is officially safe. Got to get a first blood, though. That first blood spawns in the medical side and CTC. They're going to take the spawn. Let's see what the response is going to be. The response is going to be the Vortex pool. It's going to lock down the side of the hill that you want to play from. There goes the Vortex. Now another one here. The trophy's going to come through for CTC, and it will get a clean wipe. Now kill will spawn. 2 players actually will spawn in front of the lounge area. We're going to get J Error on the backside. Going to get an opportunity to try to get a kill there, but not convert it. And CTC, so far so good. Here comes the Annihilator. Here comes the Claw. Big investment now. Very tight angles for the Claw. That's going to be where you want the work to get done.
Oh my.
But big response there from Mowlin with the Annihilator. And the contest is through. They've invested 3 operators on the P3 and haven't gotten big 60 time to respond. And so far, so good for QC. If they could just keep this tight and then actually win a rotation, they'll get back into the game, no problem.
Yeah, they just got to do a good job of playing their lives here on this rotation. A new P4 connection. It's a literal hop, skip, and a leap here from P3. Lamone gonna get shut down. No scrap time for you, homie. Head over to new now. Diego trying to get into the mix and the swing of things. Casito popping the Claw. Desperate times, desperate measures, not necessarily the best play per se. Noisy now popping the Predator Fury being invested here for Foresta, and just like that, yeah, QC or C2C just going crazy with the plays, and surely enough, they've got a lockdown. 15 seconds in, it is all theirs for grabs.
Yeah, you didn't see that, but Forcita with the Purifier turned and burned on 2 people. And there goes another 2-piece. There goes a 3-piece for Forcita. She's going to get it to the hill with a little bit of objective time in her pocket as well. 16-14 currently sitting really, really nicely. This Cuba's going to get caught on the front side there. There goes Super as well. He's going to hit the slide for the front door. Chow. That's going to get a second one there to go. Noisy will try to trade it, but it won't happen. Now Cuba with a final opportunity to get a little bit of time. 20 seconds now for QZ potentially, but Forcita has something to say about that. She's not going to get that go for free. Now another kill. You want to come into my hill, you're going to have to kill me first. She's looking now for it. Switchblade pre-firing in the doorway. We've got kills getting locked down on the backside, and QZ will take their rotation through P1. And it's not just P1 they want. They want actually the flip right here. We're gonna see more take this transition through the red, and he wants this spawn flip too. It's gonna be a big kill onto Super. He's gonna catch him lacking right there, and the top power positions have been secured. The spawn has been as well secured, and a good position for QZ potentially.
Oh, there we go. Deal the pressure onto the top red player. Get him out of there. No harm, no foul. Super might have gotten dropped, but he is right back where he belongs now. It's QZ trying to regain their stake here on P1. They are getting picked apart. Take down Super. They must, as well as Noisy, who's there for the contest on the front line in the trenches. They are battling it out tooth and nail. A little bit of a lead now, 70 points to be exact, rolling into this rotation. Surely now is being cut a little bit, but you can only nickel and dime these rotations before they get a little too out of hand. Takeoff is a huge map, and anything can happen in it right now. You're winning a lot of the big gunfights, but you're not winning a lot of these transitions. They've got to buckle up here for P2. They've got to get it and more rolling into that P3 site where they got spoiled on early in that P3 secret site spawn.
You are absolutely correct, but right now CTC is doing the work, and they've got the position, they've got what they want, they've got the claw now in the doorway. Here's the big funnel. Diego's gonna get two. He's gonna bang out the spawn as well. I'm not sure if you want to do that. You actually want them to spawn there so that the claw gets more value in that tiny area here. You actually offer QZ an opportunity to efficiently break now. It's just got to be on the back of J Error. He's gonna get into the hill, and there it goes. There goes the break. You're gonna get that second spawn in the bottom of the dome there. There goes the flip as well. And if you come out to the ticket, you get to spawn trap a little bit, but CTC now has a big hill to climb. That's gonna be Malin in the middle of the map. Big flash, but he's gonna get a kill into Super. Now the kills are significantly easier for QZ, and CTC is actually rotating to the wrong side. You're going to get caught in these doorways, in these small positions where they're already set up, and your Annihilator's not going to get any value at all. Big time for QZ, big mistakes for CTC is going to give them a way back into the game. And if they chain this into a couple nice kills on that P3, that secret area, we could see QZ take the lead potentially on this transition.
All right, we'll see how it goes now. 30 seconds is all it takes. No, it's not even 30. It's literally 20. Super getting spawned out on the backside. P3 bound. We are. Big rotation needed here for the side of QZ. They have not been in the driver's seat all game long. It doesn't look like it's going to start out good here on the break as we see the spawns locked down. Limon on the flip side of things, but there is a little bit of a grab vortex shutting down any and every rotation. What was that? Did Malone just spawn way back, or Malon spawn way back there, or was that like influence? I couldn't really tell. Everything just in the heat of the moment. Nonetheless, it's CTC. They are all over it, right? And they are not giving away this lead. As a matter of fact, not enough time for the side, even if they were to pick up the remainder of it, for the side of QZ to make their fight back here in this P3 hill.
Yeah, no lead to be gained there for QZ, and unfortunately they weren't able to take that really nice P2 position and actually get back into the game. P3 so far has been really dominant on all accounts for the side of CTC. They're getting a lot of time there, but again, you're still not out of the game yet. The problem necessarily isn't getting 60'd on P3, it's getting 60'd on P3 and P4. It's that chain that happens on this map. Just like basketball to garage, or rather garage to basketball on raid, this is the same exact position. You get these two very big power 60 hills, and you just got to stop the bleeding on the blue hill. JR is going to do the work right here, but I actually haven't seen him pull out his equalizer one time. We're going to have to see maybe if he gets into a position where he can use it on this. He's going to get a big kill onto Diego, but I mean, you're in a great spot for the equalizer. It will do the work for you if you just pop it. The sub is not just enough in this spot. Let's see, he's got a really nice position there. Mercato's going to get a quadra kill, and Limon's going to get another one there. That gets a full wipe. Double operator investment now for the side of QZ, and they're in the position to really convert this opportunity. The Annihilator's hunting for kills. The Vortex is cutting the door. Here comes CTC on the pinch. Vortex has to get this final kill. The Predator missile will do the work. And there it is. Kill swings for the side of QZ. Yeah. It's not over yet.
No, it's not. QZ certainly making the bitter comeback. CTC on the flip side, not able to get a foot in edgewise here on the P4 side. The contest is going to come through. Noisy finally able to shut it down. And by the end of this one, 2 sets of hills, 200 points reached for CTC. Still, 33 points is manageable of a lead comeback for the side of QZ. They're making a hell of a game so far, but is it going to be enough? Noisy now from the top rope. Cannot hit the shots. Not sure the lineup was there, but this is certainly a burned operator. Gets one, but oh my, finally able to get the one there that he has been irking for. But the damage still being done here in the middle of the map. Predator missile out to play. Able to take down the player on the hill. Nobody there to jump right back on it. And still anybody's game here on this P1 site.
And there's really just not a really strong main AR presence that I'm feeling for QZ. Like, Mauland does have the Krieg and he's doing the work, but the positions aren't being met. The top red isn't being met on this P1. The top blue isn't being met on this P1. And you're just giving all of the positions away to CTC for free. And they're converting time off of it. But QZ, regardless of the power positions and them still being vacant, they're getting the slays in the middle of the map. And Mauland is absolutely popping off right now.
Yeah, he is. Look, he is like, he's going around on the he's literally on the merry-go-round, my guy. He's going loops around this hill. Back and forth he's gone. And surely enough, 20 points is needed to cover the gaps. Hey, those boxing gloves could have came out, but he chose the gunny. And his accuracy is impeccable. Diego there for the trades. Top side of the staircase. It is a bitter one here as we see. CTC there for the contest. On the flip side, the Godheady. Here comes the Claw. Big investment on both sides. Kato waiting for the prime proper position to prop his into the vicinity, but he's going to get shut down. It's from the top rope, Diego. Still, anybody's game to be had. 30 seconds left to go here, and this one only 20 needed for the side of CTC. They could close it out here on the top side of the staircase.
They could, but will they? Kato is on the bottom. He's got the second chance spawn. A big flank now. You gotta get these 2 kills. You're gonna get it. And that's 15 seconds of huge time. Not only does it keep you in the game, but it brings you just a little bit closer, so you have to do less on the P3. Can QZ finally find a P3 rotation? That's gonna be the question. Kato's in the middle of the map. He's gotta find this player on the other side. It's gonna be for Sita. You're gonna get it, but they're forgetting about these last 2 players that spawned in the previous system. You're gonna get the kill hunter for Sita, but you gotta bang it through the front. Unfortunately, the super players have gone through the back and the spawn is solidified. No operators now to work for anybody. But Kato's making the pain work, but the purifier comes through for Persita, and that looks to be the nail in the coffin. But 2 spawns in the back. It's not over yet. More, and it's gonna be
this is absolute chaos.
He's got the vortex. He's got the vortex, and the spawn has flipped. It's still a position that's very winnable right now as long as they anchor it. The equalizer finally comes out for J-Air, and it's not over yet.
Hey, they could close it out here. Only 1 foot, though, can separate us from another P4 rotation. We'll see who makes the transition better. 10 seconds now needed. Here comes the hit. 2 players on the backside. Noisy through the front. Both players shot down. Operators wasted. And the connection now needed over towards the P4 site. I don't know. This tick might be there. Contest has to come through. It can't. Diego didn't get into the door frame. Nobody there. Super does. The rotation is needed. It's coming down to 1 man. It's all about the rotation anew. It's more.
Turn around. Don't let them through in the back. It's going to be noisy. But no, the trades are going to come through. Super dies. There's only 1 player left on the hill, and they get the game.
My God. What a finish there. Photo. 250 to 240. Wow. Extensions over to P4. We had not seen them perfect a P3 rotation all night long, and surely enough, Q Esports goes absolutely crazy, rolling into that last set of hills. 3rd time's a charm, chat. 56 on board for Maolin. 1:10 on the clock, man. Wow. What a freak of an opener here in this Bobby Community Tournament, Community Fair. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the breakdown. An absolutely crazy one, and in shambles. CTC, aka Super Squad. 56 on board for Noisy as well, but not enough noise to bring down this QZ squad.
I love the grit they're out of this QZ squad, and in the end, they were able to figure it out. We highlighted it the entire time, and quite honestly, would this game have even been this close if they had that like strong main AR presence from the start with that top red and that top blue? QZ played most of their map without any power positions at all, played most of their first 2 set of hills from the wrong side, and then you saw towards the back end of that second set of hills, they started to figure it out. Towards that 3rd set of hills, by then it was you got to step up, you got to make sure your transition is correct, the window, you're setting up your power positions, you're setting up your funnels, everything's good. And then when it came to that important critical moment, can you solidify a P3 rotation? You're strong on every other point of the map, and we said it at that point of the game, if you remember. It's not P3 that's the problem, it's P3 into P4. They stopped the bleeding on one of those transitions, P4, they got themselves a little 60 back on the counter where the CTC squad did get that 60 on that P3. And then on the next set, they were able to figure out how to rotate, get in, pull the big vortex, pull the big operator. That equalizer finally came out, gave them a little value, and they figured it out with the rotation. Great game for QZ Esports.
There it goes. Big gunfights on the outskirts and on the inside of the point, man. Absolutely crazy. Crazy photo finish. This one could very well be QZ's entrance here. I don't know where these ladies and gentlemen come from, but I've got to say, glad to see them here in Bobby's community fair. We'll have Bobby in next week. He's in chat, obviously, but right now it's all about the community. We're trying to give you the experience, man. This is it. Bobby's not here to play. We are. Right now, QZ and CTC are on the agenda. Let's see who can stand strong after that one. CTC had a heck of a lead rolling into that last rotation with that set of hills. I mean, talking about playing your life to the fullest. Staircase to the connection over to P3. You extend it because you're flawless, and then you roll in to a P4 close out where you need a handful of points and you get the job done. Bounce back now.
Sign of a great team, man.
It's not over with yet though. This search and destroy could very well go either one's way now, as we see. First 6 rounds, it is going to be CTC on the defense. Let's see how they play it.
And I'm going to show them some love, Verdict. I'm going to keep my eyes out for this QZ squad and the Stage 3 qualifiers as we go through. We see a lot of teams play, but not a lot of names get to be recognized. I will keep an eye out. You've caught my attention, QZ. Can you maintain it through the rest of the season? Hopefully so. But we're on the standoff, and Verdict, you've casted this map with me so many times. You're going to read my mind.
Yeah. Hey, look at B.
Impressed.
Yeah.
I will be truly impressed if this is a team that respects both bomb sites. I want to see some A. I want to see some B as well. If your A gets stymied a little bit, no problem. Shake it up. See if you can find those kills in the alley and see if you can open up the position to be beneficial for you on the outside. But for Sita, she's going to get a nice kill there. And it doesn't matter right now for the side of QZ. The bomb is down on the statue. You've got safe positioning now for your 2 players, JR and Mori. Morer, I want to say that right. Morir. Like die.
Yeah, like die.
That means like die. Okay, so Morir and JR. You're going to catch Forsita on the backside. Got caught lacking. Now the sniper in hand for JR. We'll have to see how they're able to play this. I don't want to see them split up. I want to see them get their trades in real.
Look, I mean, they got to make a play, man. It's 30 seconds left to go. Bomb is down in no man's land. Cuba's holding on for dear life here in the cubby. You got Noisy looking to make something happen here on the deli site. So right now is the best time to hit. Perfect timing. Collects the bomb. Here comes the pinch. Cuba through the front. On the back, it's Noisy. Clean. 2v2. Look at that. I mean, it's only a matter of time. COD Mobile, these maps are not that big, especially when you're moving that fast. You see how much ground Noisy was able to cover just in a matter of seconds. Full-on sprinting through the map once they heard that bomb collection.
Absolutely, they're good play for Cuba. Nice find in the backside. What are you doing? What? Just naded nothing, and okay, now you're down a frag, and now you're down a stun as well. I'm not sure exactly what that was, but he just throws his utility very, very randomly. Very, very strange. Maybe he was lagging or something like that. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but nice spread. I like this. Morir in the back alley. You're going to find Super in the isolation. Surely he saw him. Surely super important gunfight. Now Super's going to have to win this one, but Morir is going to die. And J Error in the back now. He's going to have to try to find that. But I love what Super's doing here. Get the kill. Get out with your life. Now Malin, your top fragger for the hardpoint, gets caught as well. And J Limon, he's going to get caught as well by Noisy. And it's a 5 versus 2 position for QZ.
Yeah, not very doable position if you ask me. The good thing is you don't have to worry about picking out the bomb. Bad thing is you're the last player alive. Yeah, shot swarming. Diego shuts it down. No foul, no harm here. Super might have got spotted first, but he had the last left. Those hit fire shots, absolutely incredible here. 2 rounds in a row, rock solid. CTC standing their ground here on the defense, even after a rocky first round. You looked back at it, it was a 3v5 that got turned on its head into a 2v2 real quick. And these rounds, they are escalating. Right now, it's a very, very sound approach over towards the A site. Cato finds one, or that's Lemon actually that finds one. Elcar in hands of Error, but Lemon also dropped. And this one, oh my, you've got to win the gunnies if you're going to be a brute force pushing team. Not able to win a single one besides the Diego play. Yikes.
Yeah, the tough thing there was that there was actually a player in position to stop that flank from happening that led to that two-piece. It was actually Morir. He was sitting on the statue, but he was staring at the broken wall. And Super just caught a really nice angle, stayed really tight to the mid-street, that building, kind of went up, climbed over the red car, completely out of his line of sight, got a two-piece, and the round from there was chalk. But here comes the alley, and you know this. I love this, but I'm not impressed yet. Can we actually plant a B-bomb and not just go full alley to A? I want to see this work. Full team is in the alley now. You're going to have a cutoff in the back position, but Limon is going to get a kill onto Diego. Now the backside. Don't turn on him. Oh, my God, Noisy. He's going to get cooked. And now Kato, I mean, it makes sense at this point, since your alley is pressured, to maybe take this and go A. I'm not too bothered by this. This is definitely fine. Planted for the barrel, no problem. Trophy comes out to go. And Limon will get a nice kill onto the deli. I like that round. I like that mix-up. Want to see more of that. But that was definitely a really, really good idea for the side of QZ.
Yeah, first round on the attack. Ultimately, it was a very, very well-planned B hit. Per se, it's a back alley hit that actually ended up on the A side. Didn't even need a bomb plant, nonetheless. Payoff round. 3-1, still hands lead in favor of CTC. And let's see for Sita. Oh my, taking shots in the middle of the map. Double back for the backsides of this A site. Error. Opening up with the first. And let's see if he can grab some more as the transitions on through. A was not the hit. And certainly a little bit more of a conservative approach. Now let's see if the gunnies can pay off, as they have yet to find one without a little bit of a aggressive approach. First one on that A hit looked promising, but they just could not win a single gunfight. Super. Oh my God. Good shots through. Kato able to take down Fursita in the 2-for-1 trades. Now is the bomb still in the hands of one player on the deli site. Zim, what are we looking at? Is this a B plant?
We're looking at potentially a B plant. I love this because you got the other two people who you know have been playing the A site and that back tank area the entire time. Play away from them. Look at your first blood. See if we can control this alley. It's all going to be in the hands of Morir to get a first blood here. But since you don't have control of the deli, the B plant is very, very difficult. You're going to have to get a kill onto Diego. Maybe you can lay the bomb right now if Limon is taking the opportunity to look over.
I don't like
he
it.
Was on the bomb head.
No.
He doesn't like it, but Limon's going to help.
Kato.
Oh my God. Oh, I guess spit on. And Kato is going to have the opportunity to plant the bomb. Super shots. He's going to expose himself, but don't worry. Just plant the bomb. Let your teammate look over you. You know where Super is. He's got the sniper rifle. Don't be scared. Get behind the bomb. Let that lay down.
No, don't do it.
This is totally fine as well.
Okay,
This transition's also fine. This is okay.
All right.
You got the information. You know he's back blue. That's smart. The problem with being one-dimensional is that if you're one-dimensional, when you have information that leads you to make a decision on the other side of the map and you don't take it, it's stupid. But here, in this case, they go to the B site. They get the information. He's back blue. Absolutely. Take the transition. Take what the defense is giving you and make that work. But that was a really, really good round there for Kato. He hit the spit bar onto Cuba off the heady, and that was incredible.
Okay. Incredible round now. The Redemption 3 rounds in a row off the rip going in favor of CTC, but we've seen 2 go right back in favor of QZ, aka Q Esports, aka I don't know how to pronounce the name. At some point we will. Just not now. A little bit more of a conservative approach yet again. We're going to rely on these snipers to find those shots in Super. That's not Super, actually, the back alley warrior. It is Diego. Might be lined up for one, but Diego knows what's at stakes. He's going to remain in the back alley site now as he does maybe cross back over. No, he's just going to be laying firm on his belly right here on the back alley. He wants to fight. He wants someone to push him. I know you just came out of gas station. What did you get? Well, let's see. Nobody there. Nobody coming out of gas station. No fights here. I'm just making stuff up at this point. And surely enough, this is about how this round's gone. Look at Noisy. He said, to hell with this. I'm not waiting anymore. Punch the gas all the way through the middle of Granny's. Grabs his snack before he dips on out. No, he's going to linger around. This is so much disrespect. He is stomping all these tracks inside of Granny's house. Somebody must take him down. Kato able to rise up to the occasion, as well as Lemon, who actually finds Super there as well. And what is now a back alley hit, Diego has to go big here on this one. Oh, Kato.
Slow down, Kato. You have to get your team with you. But Kato doesn't care. She's going to take it. And I love this. You get the 2 kills in the middle of the map. You get the pinch kill. And you say, hey, okay, these 2 kills, who did we kill? Oh, wait, these are the B players. These are the alley players. Let's bang this now through the back alley and leave this guy in isolation on the flank. And that was a very, very, very nice pace round. Nice identification of who they're killing, where those previous positions were being held, and exploiting that space there for the side of QZ. Only 2 main points of criticism for me on that round. 1, you don't want your bomb to be boxes. You want your bomb to be in a central spot, so if it has to transition to any side of the map, it can do that comfortably, as opposed to it being, again, on the statue now. If you guys want to go B, now the bomb is compromised in the middle of the map, and it takes a little bit longer. So there was that point for QZ. And then that second point is just that pace. Kato, you want to slow down and wait for your teammates for a little bit. But regardless, 2 kills now for CTC. And an early position now for Citas, walking up the middle of the map. She maybe has a big flank. You definitely hear the shots on the tank, but J Limon wants nothing to do with it. Oh my god, the drop shot is going to come through. And those 2 kills that CTC got have been traded very nicely for QZ. Good teamwork on the backside. And now it's a 3 versus 3 again. But your pro player is alive for the side of CTC. It's not over yet.
No, it's not. Diego. Oh my god, look at him.
Oh,
there it is. That's the kill. There it is. They have laid the cement down for a good B-side hit. And look at what Cuba's doing. Wrapping all the way through the spawn. Lonely, lonely, lonely. One-dimensional plays. Look at that bomb. It is down in no man's land. Error. Let's see if he can capitalize on it, though. Able to win one. Oh, Diego gets dropped. There it is. Noisy. Now going to have to win the gunnies 1v2 style. Bomb is all the way over, and hey, we delivered you a present. It is not Amazon Prime. It is certainly a bomb that has not been addressed. And this is one of those errors that you just can. That's just one of those errors that you just cannot make, man. What is going on here? Noisy, right in front of you. Kato, get aggressive on me. Do your thing. There you go. 6 on board for the man, and the lead for the first time this game in the hands of QZ.
Just big plays being made by all kinds of guys right now. Morid is struggling right now with 1 kill, but when you have your teammate popping off in those 1v2 positions, identifying the bomb and making it work, there goes J Limon. That's a good sign at any point in time. I got 2 people dealing with the full CTC A smash. Here it goes. You're gonna get 1. The trade is gonna come through. There's gonna be Malin. Now it's a 3 versus 3. You get the flank on the backside.
My.
Getting already doubling his kill count. He's sitting at 2, and now the CTC players are stuck on the tractor side. Morid has the counter cross off of the boxes, has not seen anybody leave yet. But here goes super big engagement. That's going to be Morid cutting off the backside. Now you know that you can hit the full pinch. Now Error has a fight in the beginning, or rather on the barrels, and now Noisy's completely isolated off the site. He's going to get caught out. That's going to be a great retake. Great trades, great retake, great round win for the side of QZ, and they're going to take a lead. 2 rounds.
+2. There it is. ALZ Master, you're absolutely right. Zim giving free coaching for these teams. Absolutely crazy. Couldn't be me, man. I'd make them pay for it. I'm just kidding. Obviously, first one's free. Second one, you're going to have to hit the DMs and see what those price limits are looking like. It can get a bit hefty here. Certainly, it'll pay off here in COD Mobile. Those prize pools, absolutely crazy. We'll see if the prize pool here for this one. This one's a Bobby Community Fair. And right now, QZ, they're going crazy. Big back alley approach. Oh my. Head back. Mora is here. You will certainly die if you cross these lanes. And certainly behind him is Error, who's actually eating some bullets himself. They're going to have to double back for a little bit of control. Maybe a little bit of a bait and switch. Top side. Oh man, Error, you had the lineup. There was somebody certainly there. I'm just not sure who it was. It's Noisy, who has since moved from the top side to the bottom. And Cuba as well. So nobody dropped as of yet. A minute into this one round. Zim, this one, again, slow to develop. How will it hit here for the attack? This is not getting any better for them, right?
Oh, it doesn't, but the bomb for CTC, it's in that central position, and they're leaning towards it, maybe potentially planting on the B side. All you want to do is get Fursita into a spot where maybe she gets a gunfight. The trades are going to come through, and you get the Q into the deli. Okay, so now the bomb can be planted if you're super. Just take the plant. No, but you're going to get sniped in the backside. That's going to be Maolin. He's going to get 2, and now surely you know the bomb is down in the deli. You can completely rotate your players off of the tractor now. You don't have to be there anymore since the bomb is down deli. Now you know the bomb has been picked up. Your most recent kills were in that deli area. And Noisy, I mean, he's going to try to make a solo play, try to catch the guy in the back. He's gonna find the angle there.
Okay.
He's gonna find another one onto Kato. Okay.
Where's
They
Error?
have literally no knowledge on how J Error wasn't
No.
able to... Well, what the
No way
hell?
we're taking those gunfights.
What the hell?
Why?
No.
No. Okay, everything just
There's
went out the
no
window
way.
there. There's no way. 2v4 clutched up. And what happened was very, very spoiled scenario. QZ selling the bag.
Like
Or
the
was
first
it just
gunfight
Noisy
makes
going
sense.
absolutely crazy? Noisy. I mean,
Yeah, he finds a hole
tippable.
and he exploits it.
Yeah, man. God.
Very typical.
Yeah, very tippable. A payoff round. We're in shambles for QZ. Little they know, that wasn't that bad of a round for them, right? I mean, look, you haven't played competitively too hard. Can't be too hard on yourself moving forward. A-side hit coming through. No fouls as of yet. Kato. Oh, we know he's no stranger to aggression. Let's see if he can get aggressive enough to get this super kill. He peeks the corner. Lay it on his stomach. Drops him dead. The supers drop Noisy there for the trade, though. Noisy has been clutch on those 1-for-1s.
Love to see it bobbing and weaving on the A heady there. That's going to be Kato making the work happen with the sub there. That's the messy skin. Great CBR. Now, you know, the bomb is down still. Again, for your consolidated wave, your consolidated strength to the A side. Now you know where the bomb is. And just plug the holes where they exist. I don't like this right now. They're allowing the side of CTC to come to the alley. Big 1v1, but Morita's not going to be able to convert that. Sniper's going to miss now, but now dangerous position because you've only got 2 snipers. You've got to spit on somebody to make it work. But luckily for Malin, or rather J Error, he's going to have to do that, and he converts it as well. Now Diego, middle of the map, he's going to get caught by Kato. And we are sitting... I mean, what's happening, Verdict?
I'll tell you what.
We were on
Look,
Hardpoint.
this is what happens. Like new
They were
teams, man.
here.
New teams, they're not hard on themselves when stuff happens. That hey, they just brush it off them shoulders, right? They don't have a pride to put aside. They don't have an ego to deal with. They don't have feelings like, hey, dude, I just completely messed up. I feel horrible. I mean, sometimes it just happens. You take them as a team. You get them as a team. Right here, they're taking it to him. Diego opening up with first. Maillen able to get the trades, but it's 2. 4, or it's 1 for the price of 3. This bomb is going down over at A. Marier and J Error, the last one's alive here. 40 seconds on the clock. Here comes the retake. Marier, right in position, gets the right idea, but I don't know if those walls are bangable there from the CBR. I'm sure they are, but the aim wasn't quite there. Oh, is he all the way over there? No, he's not. He's tucked right around that mid-box area, and surely enough, what you thought was wrong comes back to bite you in the rears. Error now, last alive in a 1v3. It's not happening for Sita. Keeping the dream alive.
Not over yet. One more round for the side of CTC will lock us into that overtime, and then any team's game. We're going to have constant switching, offense, defense, offense, defense. Whoever's got the best strategies will win, but you got to get there first if you are the side of CTC. Another big isolation gunfight in the back alley. It's going to be Morir. That's going to be a key matchup. Him and Diego. Who's going to make the work happen on the flank here? Big middle gunfight for Sita. She's going to get the first blood. And a big A-side stack for the side of QZ. Unfortunately, they're not going to read that middle gunfight and convert it into B energy. They're going to pull this site onto A, where QZ is prepared to deal with it. Right now, the trading is set up. Nicely
Noisy.
for QZ if they can find a couple kills, but Noisy's going to get the first blood. Now, J Limon is going to have to get another one there, but Malin is going to be on the backside. He's the last guy standing, and it looks like CTC is going to take us to overtime.
Yeah, this is it. Minute left on the clock. Doesn't matter. Overtime bound we are for the first time tonight. It is not over. It's only right. This one goes the distance. All the way through and through. 6-6 rounds of rules of overtime. You get 1 round on the attack and 1 round on the defense. The first team to win 2 rounds in a row, they take the game. Let's see how the first attack round now for QC. They're on deck. No, they're up to plate. They're up to bat. It is the middle side for Sita. Almost gets a haircut right there, but maybe this might pan out for her. I don't know if the comms were necessarily there for QZ to know that, hey, that player was lurking inside a courtyard, but where could he have possibly gone?
Oh, no, but for Sita, Shirley in the bottom brown area can hear all the sliding and all the jumping. Shirley just heard that sniper shot, but I love the patience there, not moving too quickly. You know that Noisy's on that cross, and you're still not compromised yet in that position. Here it goes for Sita. Is going to get caught by Jer. Huge sniper gunfight win. And now, how does the bomb respond? Unfortunately, again, bomb is isolated on one side of the map, so a transition is not very natural. You definitely want that bomb to be central, so that when you do find that first blood, you're in between both sites, and you can pretty much, like I said before, decide where you want to go with it. Transition's a little bit longer on the backside, but now, good. Just like we said, get the bomb a little bit more centralized. If we find another kill, we can easily determine where we want this bomb to go. If we find the kill in the back alley, we might lay the bomb on the B side. J area is going to get a kill onto the mid area. That goes Diego on the backside. Now the B looks really, really juicy. Luckily, the bomb's in a nice central spot. Malin's got a kill onto the A side, so both sites are really, really nice now. Here comes the attack. It's going to happen through the deli.
Oh my God.
Noisy is going to get two and potentially
Ain't
get
no way.
It is not over
This
yet.
is
Noisy's
it.
sitting at 17
Oh.
kills. He's gone through the alley. He kills the bomb Verdict, and that's so key because he's on defense, so he doesn't have to do a damn thing. When the bomb gets picked up, he can just simply pick it up. He sees that player, but the bomb's not picked up yet. This is extremely winnable for Noisy.
It is. Let's slow it down. Bomb's going to be collected. Noisy back on the prowl.
There he goes.
There he goes. ADS hit down. He's waiting for that bomb. It's going to be planted. Oh my, Lemon gets dropped, but the bomb's planted nonetheless. 38 seconds on the clock. You've done all miracles so far. 3 players down. One more for the 1v4 clutch. And 30 seconds left to go.
Malin.
Yeah, you got the
Or just
top
the pro
frag.
player.
Yeah, but Malin is a pro player?
No. Noisy is, but
Noisy is a
Malin
pro
put a
player.
56 on the takeoff.
There we go. Noisy, absolutely going crazy right here. Good read. Shuts him down. He's just better. Absolutely cannon him there for the 1v4. That one got close, but it was not close at the end. Noisy, you're just too damn good, bro. 19 kills on board.
God damn.
7-6 lead. One more strike, we're going to overtime, or we're going to control.
I mean, he's got 19 in the S&D right now. We're in overtime. He lost the first map. Doesn't want to lose the second one. He's doing everything he can to put his team in position to be successful right now. Here comes the full A smash. The motivation now, the energy from that round is going to carry them through onto this push. But QZ, I mean, Malin, he responds. He lost that round before, but he's hitting the snipe now to equalize the position. It's 3 versus 3. Malin's on the prowl on the backside. Bombs down, but they pick it up. No problem. Morid's in the middle of the map. Morid is in the playmaking position. Can he hit the flank? Can he find a hole? J. Limon and Malin are going to have to stay steady, stay strong on the front side. Maybe Malin can find a kill. J. Limon's got an opportunity here, but it doesn't quite pan out for him. Now it's all going to be on Morid. Can he find the flank through the pinch? Super's conscious of it. He knows somebody's missing, but is this timing going to shake out for him? Morid is going to have to win a huge one, but Super kills the back pinch. Now another opportunity for Limon, but it's going to get consolidated. Malin's not over yet. He's still got the deagle in his hands, but you're running out of time. The bomb is planted very safely. Gotta factor in the 5 seconds to pick up, but you're just running out of time.
Oh, good read.
To Cuba. There's still a little bit of time. Can he do it? No,
God!
He doesn't. Super finds the kill. And we're going, I mean, it's only right Verdict. We go to a control in the very final round, the very final series of the day.
All right. Hats off. It is tippable. Noisy, you are him, bro. That 1v4 clutch, solidifying that first round of overtime. Second one, boxing gloves come out for Super himself, the chief in command, the captain on the flip side of things. CTC, they're not going down without a fight, and this one is a very bloody one indeed, as the knuckles are certainly bloody after that one. 19 on board for the man Noisy himself, 12 for Diego, 9 for Cuba, 7 apiece for Super and for Sita. On the flip side of things, that was a very, very well-rounded effort. And then you get the Maria, who did not have the best game possible, but it'd be like that sometimes in Search and Destroy. Again, you got to commend this team for taking the punches as they roll in, right?
You got to commend them for playing better than some pro teams play this map. I mean, we see some pro teams just go, A. We get a kill back alley. All right, we opened up one space in the alley. We can plant B. Nah, let's go A. But this team showing you guys how it's done, showing you guys how to play this map, how to find the opportunities, how to find the openings, and potentially convert them into space. We got to see that. But in the end, it just wasn't enough. Super with the boxing gloves, he ran out of time. He sends it to the map 3, and we get to see a control summit. And hey, it's an uphill climb for both of these teams, but QZ's got the defense. They've looked better so far as a team. If not for a superstar performance out of Noisy, we would have been seeing this squad take that 2-0 victory. So if I'm QZ, if I'm the players over there, I'm looking at us and I'm saying, hey, we're in the dugout. We deserve this. We're the better team. We've got the defense. We've got the advantage. Let's go close it out.
Okay. Let's see. That's a pep talk. Let's see the troops rally up. Game number 3. We are in the Control, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you packed a jacket. It's about to be a very, very chilly night here on Summit. One of these teams going to get the cold shoulder after this one. We'll see who stands tall and moves on. As we see our 4th and final matchup come to the wire. Cuba wins a big gunfight there on the A side, but it's 2 for the price of 1. Attacking side. Look at Cuba, man. He is already into the threshold of the spawn trap. Let's see if he can read these players making the rotations through. Noisy. Able to play the hill completely to a T, but again, look at Cuba. Already causing a little bit of chaos and mayhem, and then you got Super who's doing the same thing in the middle of the map.
And they just weren't able to find him. He gets away, and now Super's on the backside here. He's pushed up as well with Cuba. They're right back on it. But they don't know necessarily that J-Air is in the corner yet, so potentially kill opportunity here for J-Air. Here comes the flank from Morid. He's going to get one and back up. J-Air is going to catch the other one, and a nice cat and mouse there for the side of QZ. Very good teamwork on that end. Now Kato's going to have to wait and just be patient a little bit. J-Air's got an opportunity. Going to find it from the back. Hopefully got to get a kill onto J-Air or onto Diego. But now Morid's going to have to trade for Sita. She's going to get onto the point and stop the clock. And that's going to be the key. You're going to get the first capture point now, another minute for the side of CTC. But the kill advantage is now for either team. It's still quite even. B point now left to capture. And let's see what Morid can do on the flank here.
Kato, though, causing complete mayhem up top, but he's shut down. Noisy coming through, absolutely making a bit of ruckus. We'll see that top side cleared out. No, B is still on for the hit. There's everyone stacking on the right lane, but they can't make it out of their spawn. It is CTC back to the drawing board here on this B side hit. You've done miracles, but you have yet to put up really anything else outside of that. So 9 lives dropped for the price of 3 Zim. It was 17-17 a minute ago. Not even a minute ago, 30 seconds ago, and things are just getting out of hand. Noisy trying to reel it back in for the squad. Able to find 1, but you've got to find 13 more or this B cap before this time expires. Look at the hit over to the snow side.
Yes, yeah. Look at the snow side right here. Like you said, CTC, they're finding the opportunities. They're saying, hey, you're locking down on the middle part of the map. We're going to see if we can find a little bit of space of our own. Big gunfight for Morid, and that's going to shut down that snow push for the time being. Super will get an opportunity to trade it here, and maybe an opportunity now to go into the spawn. He's not going to take it. Super's in the con area anyway. 5 kills now left for the side of CTC, and Malin has been really doing nicely. 7-4. He's leading the whole entire team for the side of QZ and damage as well. I also like that damage stat. I don't know if we would kind of look at that too often, but
no, we don't. I wish they would put that in the post-game report. That would just be absolutely crazy, right? That would be something we'd be able to delete. Hardpoint as well. Yeah, there's so much more they could do with the spectator client. But
absolutely.
Hey, you know what? The improvements, they've been coming. They've been steady, and I love it. Right now, down to 2 players left. This one is done. 2v6, 20 seconds. Super. Gives his back. Malin collects what? 8 or 9 that round.
Yeah, he looks good, man. He looks solid.
9 with 1,074 in damage.
He's piecing.
Hey, he's stackable to Noisy. He's 12 and 50. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, perfect.
We're on the offense. He's got the defensive round. Let's see what the opener looks like now for QZ. Big top smash here. Vortex to come through. I love it. Here comes the operator. Here comes the operator. You've got a triple kill. Now, can we hop onto the double time? I'd be so impressed if they go instant double time right here. It looks like Malin is just looking for a couple kills. They're not able to convert it quite yet. But yeah, double time right there in that position. Look back on the VOD. You said, hey, Zim said it first. Get those kills. Get that double time. Stop that clock. But hey, CTC, they're giving up the point right now. Here comes the double time. I'm impressed. 28-22 already. Super's going to have an opportunity, but he's going to mess it up. And the cap is going to come through for the side of QZ.
Yeah, there goes. Ace capture. 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. You've got lives for days. +5 in the count. No, it's going down now. We see a sea of yellow. Operators, they're trying to put this hit down and send it back to the spawn. So they are able to do so. 2 going to be able to slip through the snow site. Let's see how long they go before they're getting unnoticed. Noisy, he's already sniffed it out. Good reads. His Super's up top for 1. Right in the middle, but he gets shut down. Diego, my bad. And on the flip side, you got Noisy doing absolutely crazy things. Nonetheless, he gets shut down himself. And Bayolet has found the slip scene into the spawn. And he's got company with Morir, but Morir drop. Bolin. Oh my god, he's feasting. He's piecing. The beamer's brought. Oh, it's shut down. But still plenty of damage done.
So much work there, so much oppression, so much danger in the spot there, and all you got to do if you're a sub is just get a couple trades, get on the point, stop the clock right here. Here goes 3 kills. Get on the point right now, only half a tick left. And Morit's got the Sparrow. Put it away right now. You got Cuba. You're going to knock him down. One more player now on the site. It's going to be Kato, but the kill advantage is still very clearly in favor of QZ. Backside drop down's going to come down for Noisy. He's still alive, so CTC still has an opportunity. 3 kills for CTC.
Oh,
the
man.
wave has staggered a little bit.
They can't buy a kill.
See QZ recollect it. They got to collect themselves.
Yeah, they do. They can't buy a kill here. They have dropped 4 instantly. It has been all yellow in the feed, and CTC are here to play. Noisy going bonkers. Super gets dropped. The only player, the only casualty. Limon! Ice! And no lives for your top frag. For Sita, though, can replace. Let's see if they can do it. 1:08 for Sita. Finds the first of many. And he's going to have to find the rest by themselves. It's a 1v5 with a minute left to go on the clock. Purefire out. You've got to cover so much ground here. Let's see if they stack. It ain't happening. Give them the life. 2-0 QZ running away with the lead.
I mean, Verdict, I know that this isn't exactly Mobile Mayhem, best teams in the world, like top tier.
This is Bobby's Community Fair. What do you mean?
Yeah, you know what? You know what? You're right. This is better than champs. This is stage 5 quality.
Yeah.
What am I saying?
Look, I've been trying to tell you, we're running. This is for the community, man. I'm having fun, you know?
You're right.
There we go.
Let's highlight these guys. You're
Let's
right.
give it to them,
These
man.
guys, man. QZ is playing well. They look like a good team. I want to see this team in qualifiers. I want to see more of the squad. I need to see more of Maolin right now on the map. He's got that Annihilator in his pocket. Limon as well with the Vortex. Let me see a little bit of spawn trapping right here on the bottom side. Shoot that last shot right there. Get it off before you get killed by Diego on the back. It's all for Sita. Big kill there. Knocking down the Vortex. But the top control is very nice. Now Cuba's going to hop down on the bottom, but look at the spawn trap. Look at the Sparrow. Look at the Annihilator on the blue side. It's going to be Maolin. He's in position, Verdict.
Well, let's see if he can go. Prime pickings here as they spawn in. Surely enough, it's a very, very antsy spot. You can see many of points of injury. Here comes Noisy. He shuts down the hit. Spawn trap out the window. Send the vet to take care of the demon. Era there to shut him down, though, in return. 21-20. 2 ticks of progress. 1 more needed to extend this one. Error! Oh, my God! Almost erased somebody. I don't know who it was. Didn't matter. Diego gets dropped in return. The trades are there, but the numbers still prevailing here for the defense. And they're going to prevent this clock from going up 1 more minute.
Oh, yeah.
It certainly could be it. This is CTC's last hit, realistically. 38 seconds left to go. They've got to hop this hill.
Got to make it work, man. It's got to start with the claw right here. He's going to pull it out, and he's going to get a kill on the bottom side there. Can you hop up top and get a 2-piece? You got to look for it. Kato's up there, but he doesn't see Kato. That's the other claw, and Diego's going to win that. Good position now for Diego up top.
Oh, can't go big, though. Finds 1 in the claw, and that might be good, but it's not enough to win the rounds per se. We'll see. 8 tick done. A minute added to the clock, 1:22 on it. 14-10 in the live count. Noisy popping out the big boy guns. Here comes the Annie. First dusted. Second shot and third missed. Looking for more up top. He's got to drop right in on it. Mail Lin, the top frag, dropped out of existence. There goes another one. Back to the spawn. The last 3 crispy. And here comes the Pretty. Into the spawn they go. That's 2. No, he gets 1. And 1 sub spy in that one. That feed right there might be enough to keep the stream alive. 7-5 in the live count. You've got to be extremely perfected for right here from here on out.
They're still on the point, but they're blocking the cap now. Just 5-5. 5v3 now. Malin's still alive. Piecing on the spot, but Morit has a flank now. Take a look at that. He's on the backup for Sita. He's got to win 1, but Cuba's got to turn and burn. It's not going to happen. He's
that's it.
Work.
Round of applause. GG's 3-0. We've seen 3 control games tonight, and all 3 of them are 3-0s. That one, by far, was the closest. Got to tip our hats. Q Esports. We'll respect your name one day and pronounce it. We'll call you QZ for now. Absolute stellar performance out of them. They will be moving on. That is the 4th and final team of the night to make the cut. Tickets have been dished out. The teams shall claim their spots next Saturday at 7:30 Eastern Time, where their action will resume. For the time being, We'll take a look at the post-action report as everything is starting to come in. Zim, what a way to end the night. 23-11 for Kato, 20-15 for Mailin, 17-15 for Madir. And on the flip side of things, you had Noisy and Farcita, but not enough to get the job done.
Hey, man, I know you think it can't get better, but tomorrow's games are going to be really, really fun, too. We're going to have Little B. We're going to have Jazz and Co.
Whoa.
We're going to have superstar players playing tomorrow. You think it stops now? No, it doesn't. And then, guess what? It gets even better because after tomorrow, you don't got to see my ugly face. You get to see the COD father with Verdict, Bobby coming back, giving us semifinal playoff matchups in the following. And hey, this tournament gets better and better. We get to see community people who we have never seen before. The QZ coming out. That's a team I'm going to keep an eye on. It's a team. I'm going to be watching that squad, looking out for them through qualifiers. I just don't know if they're a LATAM team or a North American team. But regardless, I want to see them in stage 3. So I'll make a note.
We should have done listen-ins. We completely sold the bag.
I don't know. Yeah, we did.
Right.
We trolled.
Wait, is Bobby in chat? Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
It's Bobby, the Godfather. He's here.
Oh my gosh, that was absolutely phenomenal. You guys did an amazing job, and also the players. I was sure we got a community tournament. I was sure like at least 75% of the matches were gonna be absolute blowouts, and it was bangers every single match.
Everyone.
Hey, now you can't just be like, chat, you guys are not relevant. You don't know how to play the game. Come on now. You just can't be like dismissive. You be like, hey, you guys are actually pretty good. We watched you in the community tournament. You did great.
That's right.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. You guys did an amazing job with it as well. Thank you to you guys for taking the first week of the action for me. Greatly appreciate that. But yeah, just wanted to stop in and say thank you to you guys and shout out to the community as well for how well everybody played.
There we go. Hearing it from the Godfather himself. We were just talking about him. And surely enough, he just couldn't get enough of the action. He had to drop in and say hey to you guys. Obviously, we got the 400 likes, right? I think that's, that was like the bargain that you started off with, right? Yeah,
yes, sir.
There we go. We almost got 500.
Nice. Guys, get to 500 real quick before the
22. 22
also,
likes.
Just FYI, I'm like, so for the Mobile Mayhem games, I'm like premiering individual ones that are really good. So the Galaxity versus Luminosity is premiering on the channel after this, so you guys can check that out.
Awesome.
Let's go. That was a banger of a series too. You're gonna not want to miss that one. If you enjoyed the games tonight, go get your snacks, go get your popcorn, go get your soda pop. You're in for a rude awakening. Those matches are absolute elite when it comes to quality of lineups and whatnot. Two of the top teams in NA. Bobby premiering it right after this one, but I think that's it for the night. Zim and I will be back tomorrow to put in some more hours for you guys, as we got 4 more matches before we get to next week, where Bobby will pick back up. Zim, you have any words before we close on out?
Oh man, I'm thankful for the opportunity. I had a blast. I'm keeping an eye on that QZ team, man. Like they've caught my attention, so I'm hoping to see more of them.
Right. Well, Bobby, we appreciate you for having us. I'm glad we were able to fill in. I hope everything is all well, and Nelly got the good sleep tonight. We're gonna go ahead and send you over. Do I end stream? What do I do? You gotta walk me.
Yeah, you can just hit end stream. It'll automatically redirect there.
All right. We will see you back live tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern time. Be here. You don't want to miss out. Bobby's Community Fair coming right back up.